I'm just saying, we should admire, the givings of our benevolent overlord Sanders.
That was a good
Nothing
call.
weird going on there.
That was a great
the
call.
one who the one who relieved us of our day-to-day lives and gave us the gift of good chicken.
Hello, welcome to KJO episode 13.
Welcome to the Blue Phoenix.
Well, that was the cold open. So,
Oh man.
they heard the
Nice.
back end of a conversation venerating our Lord and Savior, Colonel Sanders.
That's
You know it.
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
For sure, for sure.
You're so intolerant. I'm canceling you.
Wow, you're gonna cancel me, bro?
Well, technically, for an undead, mortally challenged would be the proper terminology.
Well, that's what
Instead
Doom
of
calls
undead.
demons, mortally challenged.
Yeah, to not be offensive.
Technically, oh my god, I can't believe you guys aren't considering my feelings. You guys are despicable.
Nah, fuck you.
My pronouns are devil and demon. Okay, that's it.
Technically, I'm transhuman.
Murdered on the spot.
Hey, don't be dissing transhumanists, I do like my cybernetic occupation and service livery.
God. Also joined by Nem, who plays the Bone Fairy and the Tooth Fairy. They're both alive by conventional metrics.
Yeah, they're not cool like the rest of us.
They're not
Uh,
cool.
I'm good. I don't want to be undead right now. Not feeling it.
Wow.
What a loser. What
Yeah,
a loser.
sorry, bro. I'll stick with my aliveness. Thank you very much. Rather not be a reanimated corpse, Kind of an old joke.
Honestly, you're lucky. You're the only one here who literally can't
One
be
of
undead.
us.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. There were changes made to how fairies work, so they're immune to being undead now, and also immune to lycanthropy. Another fun fact.
I just like
So
biting
they can't
for the fun.
become werewolves?
Mm-hmm.
Or vampires.
Or were-badgers, or were-owls, or were-rats.
Or literally any type of lycanthropy,
Yeah, necromancers can't use their corpses as meat puppets.
Yeah.
Tragic, really.
Which
So,
really limits
if
the threat that Abyssal Archdruid posed last time, or 2 sessions ago.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, if a necromancer's like, I've reanimated these fairy corpses, I'm gonna be like, bro, you
Don't have fairy corpses.
clearly you're not smart
You
enough.
have no
bro.
power here.
Those are fake wings. That's just
Yeah.
makeup. I'm pretty sure those are just guys.
I'm pretty sure I see some glue on those wings, bro. You're not fooling anyone.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure that's just a midget with like costume wings.
God, I'm pretty sure my friend over here just used babbling midget on your dead body, so just shut up.
God, a reanimated babbling midget. That's a cursed concept. Skeletal babbling midget?
Bro, it's a skeleton.
I think
it is now a
rattle.
small skeleton.
A skeletal babbling midget would be like a rattling midget.
I literally just made that joke. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I cannot believe you steal that from me.
Wow. Yeah, as the DM, I'm glad to steal your joke.
Stole your thunder.
Bro.
Yeah.
Copyright.
What agreement? I never signed anything.
It's called the social contract, alright?
Social contract my
It is
ass.
called You Have No Power Here. We have this say.
It's
I'm
called.
suing you for copyright infringement.
Wow, my
Good.
own system? Cringe. Anyway. Last time on Dragon Ball Z Kai, our intrepid anti-heroes, I don't know, perished.
You're right.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy.
For sure. But yeah, the group was ordered by their handler to investigate the recent disappearance of 2 JPCU cannon fodder, agents. And in the pocket dimension hinterland of Other Orleans, which is of course the magic parallel to New Orleans. And they went to Other Orleans. It was very, fantastical and whimsical and magical. The group discovered, they talked to the orchestra director for the CBPA in Other Orleans and asked him some questions. He gave them some information. They decided to go to the restaurant that they had heard of from the agent's notes, the Violet Petal. They walked in, and they promptly spent 3 hours fiddling around trying to, obtain confirmation that the owner of this super suspicious magic cafe was actually super evil.
We just wanted
Needless
to
to
make
say,
sure.
we were not surprised. We took action at the first sign of danger. You see,
They
we're
all
really
started
out
with coffee.
to help the people
Well,
of this town.
more so after I used True Sight.
Yeah, and immediately after receiving confirmation, they waited 2.5 hours before acting on
right,
the
bro?
obvious telltale
Hey,
signs of something
hey.
sus going on.
I know. It's almost like they didn't believe me. By they, I mean one person. I'm not saying names, JVH, but
Hey,
just
I'm not saying that your clues led to anything substantial.
I
What
think
a
you're the only one that
buzzkill! What a
denied it.
buzzkill!
Honestly,
Yeah, the
you
group.
can't let the 4 murder hobos just go on a killing spree.
Yeah, bro. The
Exactly.
I'm
the
very
group
disappointed.
did their thing for a while. They investigated. Some of them ate some tasty food, relived some memories, became addicted to a demonically influenced tea. And Bostrobrook didn't, because Bostrobrook is immune, and also X is immune because he's also a warlock of hell. So nothing actually happened because the people who are immune are the only ones who actually participated in the drinking. Which is kind of counterintuitive, but okay. And then the group realized pretty obviously that the band in the room was actually a bunch of demons, and that the waiters and waitresses are all cultists.
Telling you, True Sight.
Yeah, and then
Came in handy.
Then GBH promptly revealed to the restaurant owner that he was from the JPCU, here to investigate the disappearance of 2 of his agents, to which she lied, pretty obviously, and feigned disbelief. And then, GBH did true seeing, and he waltzed into the kitchen, and he looked at this secret staircase hidden behind a magic wall, pointed to it, and said, "I'm going to look over there." And then initiative started.
Could have all been solved with the man staircase.
The group decided that the
I
entire
wanted-
encounter
I
could have been
wanted-
beaten by a fine staircase.
I
Empowering
wanted
spell.
Boston Brook to cast Fine Staircase, but everybody's like,
He can on his combat turn and find that there is in
find
fact
the
a secret
staircase that I already found.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So yeah, up first in the initiative order, ironically enough, is the other 4 chefs that are in the kitchen with.
Wait, the chefs rolled higher than me?
Yeah, they also rolled a 10.
I know I
and
got a
their
10.
Initiative is you got a 10, and a couple of people got a 10. I think, and the big demon, the jester, he got like a 9 and stuff. A lot of good rolls for initiative this time around. I don't have the fairy initiative down though.
Really?
some
I
reason.
could have sworn I told you
Also, don't have
that I wrote on.
X's
I thought
initiative down.
it was a thing of all tens that game.
No, that was not. That was not the case.
Well, regardless of me rolling before after I got another 10.
Lamau. So
Hey,
you go
I
first with an
failed the
18 in
game.
total.
Ah,
And then I also
shit.
need X's initiative. I don't think I
Just
wrote
give
that
me a
down
moment.
last time.
I am currently looking at something. Actually, I need to know the map. We have the map up, right? Somewhere?
Yeah. So pretty
It's
sure.
that most recent one with all the chairs.
Yeah. And you are So GVH is currently like in the doorway basically from the main like tavern area into the like kitchen.
Where
Monster Book is
is
right behind him, and then the fairies
kitchen
are
area?
to
Kitchen
the.
4 or 3 and 2?
I can just share my screen for this.
Oh, Skoween.
Yeah, it'll lag the recording out and my game out, but it's fine.
Oh, okay, we're all there.
Yeah, so I need X's initiative again. I have battle cops, but I don't have X's for some reason.
Well, we're off to a good start. 3.
Better than a 1,
Cool,
so
cool,
you
cool,
are
cool.
right.
That's true.
Also, who's that smug-looking guy with his cross arms?
Now this
He's
is
waiting on
these. So
mine?
these are the waiters and waitresses. They all draw pistols except for the bartender who draws a sawed-off shotgun. The magic chefs are these 4 guys, and then this is the head chef here, and then there's the demon band.
That's a
over here.
big fucking guy. Holy shit.
Yeah, just there's a large-sized creature.
Bro, I want to be a large-sized creature.
well, that's
I think I considered
too
making the
bad
bone
now,
for
isn't
a
it?
large-sized creature, and I realized it wouldn't be able to fit through like any doorways, so I decided not to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're still like 7 foot
That
tall. I
would
think
do
the
it.
cutoff for like large size is like 9 feet or 8 feet, something like that. So you're about as big as you can be
Tall
without
as
being
I
large.
can be.
So
Okay.
while we were in the cavern, you had to crouch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I had to shorten my height a bit, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Alright, baby! You said I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Those demons on stage would be a good start.
What do you
So
mean,
we're
bro?
gonna kill the
Gank?
chefs first.
I mean, you're technically
well,
in line of sight of only 2 of these chefs because you're like in the doorway, so you can see these guys,
Yeah.
and then all the waiters and the waitresses and the demons.
well, because Boston. When you think about it, Boston Brook and I can handle the kitchen. That's no biggie. Because we can just turn this into a bloodbath.
Okay. I will
So
have to
so
see
the
what I must
main
do.
lobby would be the biggest concern.
Odd question. I've
Hmm.
never fought demons before as these
Mhm.
And they
fairies.
sleep?
That's exactly what I was gonna ask.
I
Yes,
can
they can
actually
sleep.
check their character
I
sheets.
believe they can sleep
Well,
because
if
they
they're
are.
well, biologically sure, but if they're immune,
Yeah,
then
they're
no.
immune to enchantment magic. They aren't immune to enchantment magic, so and they don't have like the sleeplessness thing. I think some of them do, but
They're not. It's
not
not
all of
as
them.
though. It's not as though these ones are undead.
Yeah,
Oh
these are
no,
just
no.
like demons.
It's just I just
Oh
wanted to
wait,
make sure.
I
What?
forgot I have this.
Let's see if I go to.
I completely forgot I have the Ring of Solomon
Okay, so what's that do?
or the Key of Solomon.
Gives them power over demons.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Key of Solomon is a ritual like circle that
Yeah.
lets him control and like bind demons to a location.
Ah,
Yep.
okay.
Let's
Well,
see, so if
I
the-
also have the
pick,
Sealing
like,
Circle.
a random demon. Are
Well,
they
you
immune
see-
to being sleeped? No.
I don't
No,
Oh,
they're
but I
not.
can't cast the Sealing
Okay.
Circle.
So you
yeah,
see
can
that
sleep 'em.
schmexy jester, right?
Uh-huh.
I kind of want to bully him a bit, just a bit, you know, nothing too
Alright.
crazy. So if I can shrink my screen, that would be wonderful. Haha, I can. Okay. Fuck. Now it should be good. Yeah. So that jester, I'm gonna just take his. I'm doing skeletal surgery, just to let you know.
Hmm.
I just have to wonder something. Okay. Do I have anything that does that? Do I? Oh, fuck, I don't. Okay, well, I'm gonna take his femur.
She's gonna take his femur.
He'll
Just
take
gonna
his
take
femur.
his femur. I
Uh,
want to see if I could somehow decrease his will
Slurp
stat,
his
but
femur.
I'm gonna slurp his femur. Is he 60 feet away? That's the first thing, though.
yeah.
He's within
absolutely.
60
I
feet.
think
He's well
like
within 60 feet.
40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's 35 feet away.
Oh yeah, just his
This
femur
is not a big cafe.
gone.
Yeah.
So that's 1d4. Is there a check requires endurance check?
Requires-
So I'm gonna do that
yeah.
first.
His agility stat is lowered. Okay.
I got 10
So, yeah,
lowered by 2.
You schwack his femur, one of his femurs. So his agility is
He has
lowered.
multiple femurs.
Yeah. His
Now,
agility is lowered from 6 to 4.
the smart move would be to slurp one of his ribs as well
So that's down to 4.
and incur penalties.
Well,
That is your first
I want to
action,
do
also.
agility first, so that way I can schwack him with range stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then endurance will go after. But some of the stuff I want to use him requires will stat, and I can't take anything away from that. He takes 20 damage from that, by the way.
Oof, ouch.
Yeah.
That is a big oof.
Very. And then what will happen? How long does this last?
1,000,000 combat turns.
5 combat
year.
turns. Okay, so Fire, right? I'm gonna bam. He technically nothing adjacent to him sideways. Can it be adjacent in any manner, like the 4
I
cardinal
mean,
directions, or
Yeah, so I
no?
guess you could aim it like. You could aim it like in this square, and then it would hit these 3 guys.
Yeah, so Fire, shabam.
Okay. So
Actually, technically no, because it's only 2 squares, so it only hit like him and definitely one other guy.
it would hit. If you shoot it here, then it's a 2x2. So it would hit 3 of them. Or you could do it like here and have it these guys, or here and have it hit these 3.
Okay. Then
You can get 3 of them at once, is my point.
Alright, well, oh, whack it, Fire then,
Okay, so I will also.
You can pick and choose whoever you want to not be Fire. He'll be like, "Thank you, DM." And then
I'll put this.
I want to shoot a paralysis arrow at him, at the jester.
Paralysis arrow? Okay.
Wait, hold on. I got a 6.
Okay, and then that's a check for him, right?
Yes.
Paralysis.
Be paralyzed.
Endurance check at disadvantage, or be paralyzed. Well, 2 8s. That's definitely still a pass.
Damn.
That's
Okay.
rough.
That is rough, but you know what? I'm gonna. How many bones do I got? Let's see here.
I believe you have max. because
Enough.
Last time you, like.
Slurp those
slurped all
armies
the
of
skeletons,
skeletons. Yes, I do. Nyeh. Nyeh. Nyeh.
Down to. Let's see. Did you cast a spell? Yes. We did. We didn't.
I didn't cast any spells so
Yeah.
far. Because this is when I started to have spells, so.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is that endurance or will? Let me see.
Yes.
Oh, motherfucker. I'm just gonna. If he lives long enough, and hopefully he doesn't, because that's a lot of combat turns. He's literally gonna be missing all of his bones. But for now, I'm just going to summon a two.
Make something unique. Don't
two-
just go with a bone dagger. Don't just go with like.
I was gonna
get
throw a
with
bone
bones.
spike.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one at him.
Okay.
Perception 9. Can he dodge?
Bone spike.
Bone
Okay,
zone in the
so
bone
that's
throne.
Half of a bone mass.
Yes.
Does it at 9.5. Okay, he can dodge. Pretty sure. Actually, no, he can't dodge ranged attacks, especially not now. But his agility, sucky. So you just hit him.
Big
Has no armor.
agility.
Oh, I just
Hit.
hit him
Yeah.
like that.
Would you pass your perception check? Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Then yeah, you hit him because he can't
Oh.
dodge.
Because
I can't
okay,
dodge, man. That guy
I'm gonna
sucks.
have us set up a very big power move on the
Big
next
power.
turn. Like we're talking like big dick levels of power moves here.
Bro, this is pretty crazy. 157, and just because I can do it again, I'm gonna do it again. That's a 7.
You can do it again.
It says no cooldown.
But didn't
Yeah,
you
but
already
said
do
it's
something
just
on
one
this turn?
action. Yeah, it is one action to do.
Both are on Yuna. Haven't used Nyx yet.
You
Oh,
use
shit,
the
Oh fuck, you're right.
yeah.
Skeletal thing. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
150,
Wait.
160. Then I'm sorry. I was
Okay, so we got
thinking of something else.
100. All right.
Yes.
That's pretty good damage. He's
Yeah.
not bloodied yet, but he's injured. So you little shoots your little arrows at him and kind of like makes him glow with this magic fairy dust. And then Nyx just kind of like grows
I
this
just
big
realized.
shard of bone out of her hand and just chucks
Hold
it at
on.
this big boy, and it smacks him right in the chest, and like weird black blood like sprays out of this gushing wound. And the Jester just kind of laughs, like maniacally at the pain.
I just
That's all he
realized.
can do.
Yeah.
Never mind. It wouldn't have mattered there. I was gonna say I forgot I had advantage.
It doesn't
Oh
matter.
well.
I didn't roll a crit the second time anyway, so.
Yeah. That's, I believe, the fairy's turns. Up next, then, is the magic chefs, of whom there are 4. Magic chefs, they're not too cool. They got some fun stuff, though.
You're gonna throw food at me.
You say that, but they can.
Oh god.
Let's see. So they're each armed with cleavers, and they're all proficient with cleavers. So they get like an extra attack. Cleavers are basically like good, like slower but higher damage daggers, basically.
They're cutting implements.
Yeah, they're just worse short swords. Or they could do a couple of things. They could use a
course they could.
cantrip. Let's see. That could be interesting, but I don't think they're. They can only really see JVH, Boston Brook, and the fairies.
So that's pretty much most of the team.
I mean, yeah, but like, the squishy spellcaster and the chicken are out of their view. Is my point. So they're limited in who they can attack. I think one of them. This is a difficult one. I think these 2 guys are gonna rock up. These 3 guys are gonna rock up to JVH. Their first action. They're gonna try to gank you with their cleavers. This guy in the back, he's gonna stay there. He's going to use an ability called Chop Chop, which lets him spawn spectral knives and shoot them at someone.
Sick.
So he's going to
I have
shoot
my
them
sword
at the
drawn,
fairies.
right?
I don't think so. I mean, it's implied that weapons
No, I
are
think
drawn
I
when combat
drew.
starts, but
I think I drew my sword right before combat.
so he's throwing these at the fairy, the bone fairy specifically. He
Yeah, I
misses
did
one of them.
because I want to say I pointed my sword at the lady.
Yes. Then let's see. Misses one of them against the bone fairy. Can you dodge? I think you can dodge range attacks, right? So you have an agility of 8. So you can choose to dodge one of the.
9.
Okay, so you do. So you simply take 1d100 damage. You do have armor, so you try to armor it.
What is my armor again? Isn't it like
2.
3 or something? 2. That is not good.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have 2 and 2. Okay.
Alright. So you suffer.
9.
Oh, it's 9. Then no, you're fine. So
We have to-
these 3 spectral knives get, like, the chef kind of like waves his hand in the air, and these 3 kind of glowing magical kitchen knives appear in in his hand's wake, and then they shoot across the room at the bone fairy. One of them slams into the bar counter and kind of like disappears. The second one, bone fairy dodges and it slams into the wall across the room, and the third one hits but pings off of the fairy's bone armor.
Mm.
So that is that guy's first action. You could do that a second time. Actually, I think he's going to move a little bit. He's going to block the way to the basement. He's a bit. This is a smart chef. He's strategic. As for
Strategy.
these 3 guys, they can each make 3 attacks with their cleavers. So that's 9 cleaving strikes against JVH.
Oh no.
I think one of them might
I don't
actually do
think I
some
can
gimmicky
dodge
abilities,
that
though.
much.
One of them is going to chop some onions instead, because this is a fun gimmick.
Is that
ability.
gonna make me cry?
Yeah, makes you blind.
Oh,
so
God.
he needs to make an endurance check, and then you need to make an endurance check. So he's going to make his, see if he can actually cast a spell. He does. I need you, JVH, to make me an endurance check at a -1.
All right.
Or be
That
blind.
is a 10.
So you are not blind. One of the other guys is going to use their other gimmick ability called Stuff Your Face, where he generates food in your mouth, keeping you from speaking.
Okay. I
so
mean,
he-
okay, that really doesn't impede me, but
He needs roll an endurance check. He does, albeit barely. So at the end of each of your combat turns, JVH, you can make an endurance check at disadvantage to like spit out all of this magically generated food and be able to speak, but you basically can't cast spells or some spell anyway.
that's
until you,
fine. I don't need to. I don't need to cast spells. Who needs to cast spells
Can you
You are
speak to
considered
the
right
lady
now?
now?
All I need to do is use my sword, and that I can do very proficiently.
And the third guy, he's gonna schwack you with his cleaver because I've used all these guys as gimmick abilities already. So
Fair enough.
so that's 3 attacks coming at you.
All right. Do I need to make a check to dodge?
Let's see how many.
Can I make a check to dodge?
You can dodge 2 of them with your peak human reflexes.
Oh, okay. Sick. So
2 agility checks.
that's 1. That is a 10. Good sir.
Let's pass.
And that is a 4.
That is a failure. So
Oh
you
no.
do get hit twice by this guy's madly swinging cleaver. It does 1d6 plus 1d4. Bonk, bonk. So that's 30 for the first attack. Plus 70. So it's 100 damage.
Oh, jeez.
200 for you. So yeah, so this guy, he comes swinging at you, and you parry it with your right rapier, and you try to parry the second one, but he just kind of like, twists his arm around, and he cuts you on the chest, and he brings it back a second time as you're kind of staggering, and he slams the cleaver back into your like shoulder blade on your back. It hurts pretty bad. That would have killed a normal person.
I would imagine so.
Would have killed
I
two
would
normal
imagine
people.
so.
Yeah, not pleasant. It rips up your like jacket, your lab coat. You're bleeding this kind of sparkly non-human blood everywhere.
Not his sparkle.
His sparkles. He's losing his sparkles.
Yeah, I'm Edward from
Twilight. Yeah.
from Twilight. Yeah.
So those are the chef's turns. Up next is GVH and the Jester, but since the Jester's agility is now lower than GVH's because of the skeletal surgery, GVH goes first.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yuna and Nox, I thank you highly. Is that chef lady still in front of me?
She's in melee with you.
Oh, I'm gonna stab her right through the throat.
Wow, are we really gonna gank her like that?
All
Kinda
that
rude.
for nothing. We're not even going to interrogate them. What a terrible investigator you are, JB.
Nope.
Yeah,
I mean,
remember
I
the
honestly
last time,
think
guys, when he was
we're
like,
jumping
"Let's
the
keep her
gun.
alive,
We
let's
don't
arrest
have
her."
enough evidence.
Yeah,
We should take another hour to, scope the place out.
Maybe we should ask them on what their motives are. No, I'm going to stab her in the throat.
Okay. So you can make. I think it's.
That
3
seems
or
targeted.
4.
I think it's like
Maybe.
3 or 4 per action.
Yeah, you make 4 attacks per action. She can dodge 3 because she has enhanced reflexes.
Okay.
So she will try to do that.
So attack number 1. Does she dodge it?
I will have her roll.
Just roll her dodge checks because I can make 4 attacks.
So I'm pretty sure she fails one of them. So she succeeds 2, so you hit her twice.
Oh, okay. So how many D100 is that against her?
Let's see. JPH, your rapier is 1d8 times 10 plus
I'm
20
looking.
plus 1d6 times 10 for your bare hands.
Okay. Okay.
So 2d8 plus
so
2d6 plus 40. For
Okay.
being a magic weapon.
D8 first strike. I'll do the D8 and the D6. That is a 7 and a 4.
So that's 7 and a 4. It's 110 plus 130. She does have armor that she can attempt to block with. So that's 2 armor checks. She failed both of them. So that is
She failed?
30 damage to her. Second attack.
She failed it? Oh, sick. Alright. Second to go. That is an 8 and a 5.
8 and a 5 is 130 plus 250. It's 2 more armor checks. She failed both of them again.
Hey.
That's a total of 280 damage, so she is diseased.
Look
How
at
do
me
you
go.
how do you slay her?
So I passed both of those attacks, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's auto hit.
Okay. All right. So what I do is I stab her once through the stomach, and then bring my rapier back. And as I ready myself for the second strike, I tell her, you really should have just worked with us. And then I stab her clean through the throat as she tries to bring up her hand to block the blade. I just stab right through her hand and into her throat, and then draw my blade out, and then do the the blood wipe thing.
So you
yes.
you bring your rapier and you swing, these 4 times, quick jabs. She manages to parry the first 2 with her cleaver that she takes off of her belt. But the second one gets her in the stomach, and being stabbed is not pleasant. I mean, being stabbed, I think, medically, it only takes, a couple of inches of depth to, incapacitate a person because of the pain is so intense. So you just stab her in the stomach, and what would take out a normal person does not. And you're like, what the heck, bro? So you draw the blade out, and then in your fourth strike, she kind of brings her hand up, and you stab through the hilt of her cleaver, through her hand, and then into her throat. And you like pin
Nice.
her hand with the cleaver still in it to her throat. And you make your witty comment, and she tries to say something, but she can't because she's choking on her own blood.
I'm sorry. All I hear is gurgle, gurgle. I'm dying. Please help me.
Yeah, and then you draw the blade out, and she just kind of collapses over to the floor.
There
very
is
dead.
a term for like the wipe of blood from like the motion to wipe blood from a blade. I'm just
Yeah,
not
no,
familiar
either.
with it. It's slipping my mind.
What enemy type am I looking for? I'm looking for a mini. I'm trying to think of a mini I want. So that's
Oh
JBC's first
no.
action. You're still in melee with 3 of the other chefs, the chef cultists.
Let me see. Uh, bum, bum,
I use
bum,
focus
ba-da-da. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Which one is how far is the furthest one from me?
The furthest one, he is 15 feet.
Would you say there's one about 5 feet away from me?
There were 3 within there 5 feet from it.
Okay, well I'm gonna use advancing stab.
Okay. Because they're in melee, so that will force them to, like, back up, basically.
Yes, that is what I want. I want to get into the kitchen and force them to back up.
So this is...
I want to gain
what's
ground.
that? So you move 1 square and you make a melee attack to target. Or sorry, you make an agility check at -2, or disadvantage if your attack hits, or be forced to move backwards 1 square as well. If your movement is impeded by the target resists the movement, you don't move either. So he needs to. So you need to. These guys can attempt to dodge your attack, which he will attempt to do so.
Okay.
He does. So he needs to make a different check at a -2 to resist being like forced back by your advance, basically.
Okay.
He rolled a 1. It's a -1. So no.
So he
you,
is pushed back by my
and
advance.
you do move forward with him. Yeah. So you
Hey.
kind of like bring your arm really far back. You make a really obvious telegraphed attack, and you thrust forwards with this like lunging, proper fencing stab. The first time any of you've actually seen JVH use actual fencing skill, and this big long lunging thrust, and you don't hit the chef, but you do kind of like force him back, and he bumps against the counter behind him and stuff. As you kind
Oh,
of
I was gonna
follow
say
up
he
and-
bumps against another chef.
No, I'm looking at the counter behind him. And you also move forward, kind of, after you kind of stand up from your lunge, having moved forward a little bit. You're still in melee with the guys you always were, so they don't get opportunity against you
Yeah.
or anything. But you just moved 5 feet,
Sick.
and you move that guy back 5 feet, I guess, as well.
Oh, sick nasty.
So that's that. That is JVH's turn. Now it is the Jester's turn. Interesting. Let's...
Hey, you know what? I'm just happy that I'm out of line of sight
the Jester.
of the jester. Yeah.
Let's see.
Because I have a plan for the jester. Like I have a plan for the jester to like kill it. I just don't want to. I just need time. That's all I need.
I don't think anyone's cast a spell yet.
No one has casted a spell yet.
Well, it doesn't need to
Nope.
copy a spell. You can just copy an ability. Must be funny. Okay. So
Copy paralysis there.
he could technically. He could copy Paralysis Arrow if he wanted to, but he's not going to. He's going to copy Bone Spike instead, Lamau. So first, though, he has his cutting words, his bolstered cutting words as well. So after being stabbed in the chest with this big javelin of sharp bone, also just regenerate. I'm pretty sure. Yes, he does. Almost forgot about that. 40 HP healed on him. Not that great. So he does heal a little bit. He does wrench this bone spike out of his chest, and he kind of looks at the bone fairy, and he extends a really long, like unusually long arm. That gives him 10-foot reach, by the way, in melee, because he is so big.
Oh, jeez.
He's really long, ungainly arm. He's super long fingers, like short sword-sized claws, and he extends a hand out at the bone fairy. You know, like, is that all you got, mortal? And cutting words, you.
No.
So you
Take
instantly
1d6 emotional damage.
So you take 1d8 times 10 damage. Now, usually in K2, cutting words is psychic damage, but in this, because he's a demon, it's quite literally cutting words. So this does 50 slashing damage, which you can block with your armor if you want to try to do that. You can't dodge because it's, audio, but you can, block it with your armor. I'm pretty sure you can block with your armor.
10.
Okay, so you don't take any of that damage. You do feel this like impact against your chest, as like an unseen force tries to like cleave into you. That's a free action for the jester. His his first actual action will be jealous replication. So he sees that his cutting words doesn't work on you because of your armor. It kind of cuts a couple of like chunks of bone off of your shoulder, and he's like, "Look at me! I'm a bone fairy. I can throw bone javelins. So can I, buddy." And he in this kind of like illusory replica of your bone javelin appears in his hand the same way it appeared in yours, and he goes to chuck it at you. You can't dodge because you used yours.
Yeah,
So-
I ran out.
Get wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's
no, you.
fine.
No, this is literally an Uno reverse card.
That's why I love this enemy type. He's so fun. 80 damage to you. You can once again use your armor if you want to try to. Actually, no, you can't. I think bone
I
spike
can't.
ignores it.
No,
Yeah.
it's 3 and below.
Let me get wrecked.
I knew immediately when you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna copy Bone Spike." I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
I'm taking it."
So that's
Take the brunt of it.
420 HP. So that's pretty cool. As this second bone spike is throwing back and forth across the room.
You say 400?
Yeah,
You said
420.
down to 420? Oh, okay.
Yeah, from 500. So you strike. It gets struck in the chest. His second action is going to be to move. He'll move 20 feet. God. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. So he begins to move across the room, but he's kind of like limping because his unusually long, uncanny valley leg is currently crippled. So he can't.
And he doesn't have one?
Yeah, so he's just kind of limping
Like
across the room.
he's missing part of his leg?
Well, it
What
doesn't
was the-
take his leg. It just kind of like mangles the bone.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about when they're
Yeah.
limping across.
So he's just dragging his like lame leg across the room, and he doesn't get in a melee with anybody because he's too slow now. He would have, if only you didn't cripple him. He
Man,
could
if only.
ganked X next turn, but alas. So that's
You're
his
welcome.
turn. Let's see. That's initiative 15.
Uh,
Up next is the waiters and waitresses. Interesting.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Y'all seem to have your hands full out there.
Yeah, this is why I was like, you triggered 2 combats at once. So the guy in melee with X is going to. Is he going to try to shoot him, or is he just going to like smack him with the gun?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I do know that I think the bartender with the sawed off is going to try to shoot the bone fairy because she seems to be the biggest threat right now. So that's a perception check. From
What?
that.
Nee.
He got a 2. So somehow, despite only being 20 feet away, he misses with his sawed off shotgun. Well, it's a sawed off, so it kind of,
He's not wearing his glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So this bartender, he sees this combat start. All this stuff's happening. He quick dives underneath the bar, grabs his sawed off. He brings it up, levels it at Bone Fairy, and poof, one of the barrels blasts across the room. Totally misses it. Shatters some of the lights in the ceiling. It riddles the wall behind you guys with bullet holes. Second barrel on the sawed off. Second shot. It was almost a 1, but it's not. It's a 7. So he does hit you. I believe sawed-offs do, like, their range, like their damage range drop-off is a lot more severe than standard shotguns are. I need to look at the rule book to remember to figure out what their range bands are. Because I don't remember off the top. I think because you might be out of range for, like, the highest damage one. So I need, because otherwise you're taking 5 to 100 damage to the face. So
Jesus.
yeah, bro, shotguns are great in close range. Let's see, ranged combat. Effective ranges. So close range is 30 feet, usually, but because this is a sawed-off, its range is cut in half. So the range bands are halved. So it does 5 to 100 within 15 feet. 40 to 100 within 30. So, because you are at 40 feet away, you just barely don't take a little bit less damage. So rather than getting hit with life's limit, you get hit with a worse life's limit.
Essentially.
Yeah. There's no armor though, like the sword does. So you take 240 damage. So that's 3 armor checks from you, my good man.
I'm bound to at least fail 2. I was right. I failed 2.
You failed 2. So you failed 1, so that lowers it by 100. So you are down to taking 140 damage. Oof, so you're down to 280 HP. Almost down to being bloodied. So this bartender whiffs the first shot, but he's like, and he takes better aim this time. And poof, and it slams into the Bone Fairy, who kind of shields the Tooth Fairy from the blast. That's that guy's turn.
Oh wait, Nyx is almost bloodied?
Yeah, almost down to half health. Because
It's one of the first times when only the enemies on one side see me as a threat, and they're like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
Boston
like,
Brook didn't cleave someone in half."
Yeah, Boston hasn't had time to draw his sword yet, or cast find staircase and obliterate the world.
Don't worry, Boston Brook. I got you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Because that shotgun would have absolutely ganked Boston Brook. So
He would have died.
we would have 10 health from that shotgun blast. Yeah, shotguns are good. What can I say? That's why I don't use them very often.
I'll carry them everywhere.
Almost like this cramped cafe is the ideal environment for a shotgun user.
For a shotgun.
Exactly. That's why bartenders like to use shotguns. Or janitors if you're in K1. Or K4. The other 3 janitors, not janitors, God, waitresses. They might as well be janitors at this point. Across the room with their pistols. I think they're going to spread the love out a little bit more. They're not going to only try to gank the Bone Fairy, because they do know that there are 3 other people here that they can see. They're going to get a little bit closer, though, I think, because I think they're a bit far away, so we're going to move a little bit closer.
Far away with a pistol?
Well, I mean, distance with guns is kind of relative, but these guys aren't exactly top marksmen, so... I think
It's not like their best shot in the galaxy, Jonathan Helix, or anything.
This is a predicament. Because they know that X is being handled by the guy that's next to him. It's already in melee. So I think 2 shots are going to go after Boston Brook. One's going to go after Battlecock because it's a chicken. They don't think the chicken's magic. So I don't think they can block. They can dodge any of these because Boston Brook is slow. Maybe Battlecock can, I think. He's kind of quick. He's a fast boy. Yes, he can.
I think after this, I think the Bone Fairy is gonna ask for a bone-decorated shotgun.
You can just make one.
I can't.
Not yet.
Bro, what are you talking about? Just, ask JVH to expand your allowance to PVC.
Being a scuffed, illegal makeshift double action or sawed off.
It's a business expense.
So Battlecock, I
is.
think he can dodge the shot. Yes, at disadvantage. So give me an agility check at disadvantage, Xavier. Actually, I have to roll for a perception check first. He might miss entirely. Because only gonna fire once because he missed anyway. Never mind.
Wow.
All right, that guy.
Battlecock's just that good.
Now.
No one suspects the chicken.
Yeah, exactly. No suspect the chicken. Other two guys that are gonna shoot at Boston Brook, they also have to make checks. They're both only firing once because they're bad enough shots as it is.
They see a chicken and be like, and they're like, that might be dinner later.
Yeah, one of them actually does miss. The second guy does actually hit Boston Brook in the face.
Yeah, just
with a
imagine if
9mm.
he critted.
He doesn't. He got an 8, which is close to being a crit, but not quite. So it's 2 behind damage. Dealt 2 Boston Brooks noggin. That is 110 damage. He's almost bloodied. And he's
Jeez.
140 HP. So these 3 guys, they throw their guns. One of them shoots Battlecock, whiffs real hard. So the 2 other guys, they all have like Glocks, pretty much. They lever their guns at Boston Brook, trying to shoot him in the back, like scoundrels. The first guy whiffs, and the shot slams into the door frame next to Boston Brook. And Boston Brook whips around, and he looks at them, and he's like, going to shoot him out in the back, eh, cowards? Then he probably gets shot in the chest.
Cowardly
like a real man.
demons.
Yeah, so he gets shot in the chest. That would have killed a normal person, that gunshot. But luckily, Boston Brook is no mere mortal man. Well, he is, but he's no mere mundane man.
Does JVH have to remind him to grab the sword?
Well, I mean, Boston Brook, I don't know. He's going to grab the sword on his turn because there are demons here and they mean business. Otherwise, if it was only like the goons, then he would be like, pistol will do. But demons,
Pistol
sword time.
will do.
So
Oh
that's
my
their
God.
turns. The
I just realized
guy
the
next to
Jester can
X.
hit the chicken.
Chester can hit the chicken. Well, actually, no, he can't. He can almost hit the chicken. Next, on his turn, when he moves again, then he can hit the chicken. Because he has 10-foot reach, but he's still 50 feet away from anybody because you crippled him. The guy next to X. Is he gonna point blank just try to like dome X, or is he going to?
Roll the dice, bro. Just roll the dice.
I'm gonna make me a luck check, Xavier. Let's see. Are you gonna get shot?
God damn it. Hold on.
I'm gonna give you
7.
control over your own fate, but only partially.
You got a 7.
7. Okay, so yeah, so the goon draws his gun and shoots you twice in the face. No, I'm kidding. He draws his gun and he just tries to like clobber you with it, being like, "Stop resisting," and he tries to smack you in the head.
So we're
I'm the
dealing with
officer
police
here.
now.
Yeah. Stop resisting. He's got a gun.
He's got a gun.
So I think X
Got a
can
chicken.
dodge. He's got a gun with the chicken. I mean, X actually have a revolver on him, so he does have a gun. You can try to dodge this melee attack, Xavier.
And I certainly will.
Alright, give me that agility check, my good man.
6.
That matches. Do I make it pass or not?
Make it a roll off.
Make it roll off? Alright. I'll roll for the goon.
I'll roll you off.
He got a 5 plus whatever his agility is.
And you beat a 5, Xavier.
You even with the roll off, you rolled
Definitely
the
not.
exact same. So both totals of 10. I'll say that he misses. Well, he doesn't. Yeah, I'll say that he misses. So the goon, he tries to like pistol whip X, and X like, "Ugh," and he ducks underneath the swing, avoids taking damage. That's the leaders and waitresses. Up next is that's 13. Up next is Battlecock.
Oh.
Who's in melee with one of the waiters and can see the main room of people.
Alrighty. Let me take a look at the map.
Don't forget, you can choose your personality now.
Indeed,
Yes,
indeed.
indeed.
Hmm. I think I might just move with Battlecock. Actually, never mind. I was gonna just, walk up to the jester and start swinging, but I think seeing as he's surrounded by like 4 dudes is probably a bad idea. Battlecock's cool, but he's not that
Actually,
cool.
hold off on using pick 6 because he can copy stuff.
Yeah, don't
So-
use.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
please do it. It'll be very funny.
Not for us.
What do you mean? It'll be fine. You're all immune to fire, right,
mean-
guys?
Right?
Whatever I do use, it's not gonna be good for any of you. So,
That's true.
especially what I had planned.
Just stab the guy.
Actually, never mind. What I had planned is perfect. Wouldn't work on any of you.
Wow.
Oh,
Cringe.
good.
You babbling midget him.
Can I keep having me just right back?
Oh my god.
Yes, yes. It's all
This is
coming together.
Battlecock's turn. So, what does Battlecock do?
I think Battlecock. Actually, do you have reactions left, John?
No.
No, not yet.
Hmm.
As of my next turn, I do. So if you want to do something risque, I can make that happen. I can also set up a lot of debuffs.
Alright. Well, in that case, I think Battlecock is just going to use Under My Wing.
Okay. Unterwing.
What does that do?
It kills everyone within a mile radius instantly.
Oh, sick.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
Under
pretty
my
good.
wings, spectral chicken wings extend around the user in a 30-foot radius, covering all allies within the AoE and granting them 1 additional reaction per combat round.
Sick.
That's for 5 rounds or until the user loses concentration.
So,
Mhm.
is that all of us?
Yeah, pretty much. We're all within a 30-foot radius, so I'd say so.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll probably lower that AoE to like 15 feet after this because our battle maps usually aren't big enough for you to extend beyond that radius.
Hey, okay,
but-
okay. You know what?
That'll change
Next-
in
Let
incoming
the
missions.
let the chicken be a team player for
Next
once.
battle map is 100 by 100 squares.
Yeah, it's actually
We're literally fighting a demon army.
exactly.
You know it, bro. You know it.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody gets 1 additional reaction. So that's
Sick.
Battlecock's first action. Now we'll
And then I think he's just going to hex the guy in melee. Just to get him out of the
Get
way.
him.
peck the dude in melee. Alright. For the action, this guy can attack 1 time. Or dodge 1 time, rather. So he will try to do that. He does. So you hit him 3 times, so that's 3d4 times 10. Oof, ouch. You could kill him with this.
Big oofsies.
Asher, what happened to your head?
It's going to be 7.
7? He's still alive. Barely, but he's still alive. So
Who is?
Battlecock begins to peck at this guy's. So these glorious like ghostly, like ectoplasmic chicken wings kind of extend in a 30-foot radius, covering his allies. The enemies are all like, "Whoa, magic chicken!" And then the chicken responds by pecking their friend in the ankle. Top tier.
Top tier meme.
Yeah,
Gotta keep him
yeah.
guessing.
Exactly.
Very cool, Kanye.
So that's Battlecock's turn. Up next is Boston Brook.
It's about time.
Oh yeah. Boston Brook. Free action, draw sword. Second free action, draw gun. Already drew his gun. Draw gun. First real action.
Shoot the shit out of someone.
Yeah. Cleave
Hell
man
yeah.
in half.
Oh wait, he can just shoot the jester because he just needs
Yeah.
to succeed on perception checks.
But then the jester could replicate the gunshot.
What?
That is true.
Yeah. He can do any ability. It's
That-
hilarious.
That's an ability.
But can he copy the key of Solomon?
I
God
mean, in
controls-
himself, yes.
All
If
right,
he
so
wanted to.
if that's the case, I'm assuming if it's anything targeted at him.
No, it's
But-
anything in line of sight. He can replicate.
Well, actually, wait, no. He could not come. He could not replicate the key of Solomon.
I mean, he could, but he wouldn't. There's no reason for him to.
Oh, if he can just replicate anything and everything, just might as well like shoot. We can either gun him down or shoot other people, because I ain't liking that sawed off guy very, very much. I want him dead.
So both fairies like, Boston Brick, please. He brings spray with buckshot. Shoot the bartender, and Boston Brick draws his silvered 1911, and he levels it at the bartender, and he's like, here's a shot for you, and then he's gonna shoot him twice.
Shoots himself.
Four.
Shoots
Shoots himself, and then the bartender.
Boston Brook, I'm pretty sure, misses one. No.
That's rough.
No, yeah, he does. He passes the second one barely. No, I lied. He's holding the sword. He misses both of them. Lamau, hilarious. So, yeah, the sword makes him stronger, but makes him less perceptive.
Oh my goodness.
So he's gonna second action shoot the bartender twice, again. He misses one of those shots. It's a crit the second one. So, good on Boston.
Had to adjust for range.
Yeah. Wow, he does 320 damage with that one bullet. Jesus.
Jesus.
It's Boston Brook. Bang, bang, bang. 3 shots. Whiff. Real hard. They like shatter alcohol bottles, send them into the wall of the bar counter. And the 4th shot, bang, hits the bartender square in the eye socket and explodes his head like a water balloon. Very deceased. Great job, Boston Brook. I'm proud of you. The head chef is dead. Up next, then, is the demon wizard. Actually, no, I lied. Up next is the other demons. I have to find their character sheet. These guys are like, yeah, they're denizens. They're really weak demons. They kind of suck. They have as much health as Boston Brook does without the sword, but they suck. So these guys, these frost devils. How fast are they? Not very. They're just gonna move for their first action.
Subpar speed.
5. They get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ay, Sasha.
2, 3, 4,
Carajo.
5. And then let's see. Do they have any range attacks? Not really. Oh, they do. They have 1, but it kind of suck. Kind of sucky.
Long time?
No, as a matter of fact. Short time.
Oh man.
These 2 guys are just gonna run. They're gonna keep moving. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the guy back here, he's not going to move for a second action. Second action, he's going to throw a slowing shard of ice. It comes with his armor within his strength. Yep. He's going to fire it at. How much damage does this do? Yeah, he's gonna throw this to the Bone Fairy.
God damn it.
Public
But-
enemy #1.
Yeah,
but
bro.
if I remember correctly, I got Battlecock's, extra reaction.
You did.
Yeah.
So he does barely succeed, so you can attempt to dodge this.
Oh, he is unlucky. I dodge.
So this Frost Devil, he is kind of like the air around these creatures is very cold. As a matter of fact, so cold, all targets within 10 feet of them have disadvantage on endurance and agility checks, which means that Battlecock and X do currently.
Oh,
Because they're
sorry guys. You gotta
demonic
take
dice
one for
aura.
team.
So this kind of part of this cold air around this one Frost Devil, kind of like sucks in real quick, and it generates this like weird, like pearlescent like javelin of ice that he throws at the Bone Fairy. But the Bone Fairy kind of like
This is like your
dodges out of the
bone
way.
spike. I've seen
Yeah.
this one before.
Bro.
Multiple times.
Sorry.
Need
But,
to
like,
get copy. I need to
You've been
trademark
copied,
this.
bro. Like, everyone has a bone spike now. It's lost
Mhm.
its cool.
It
I
has.
need honestly, I need to get a trademark for this.
Next thing you
Who
know, I'll
knows?
have a bone spike.
Who
But
knows?
it-
Maybe I'll have a bone spike.
No, I'm gonna give. I should give X like blood spike or something. It says like
Oh,
the
yeah, I
exact
was
same,
legitimately
but
considering a spell like that.
Lamau.
Funny
I've
enough,
already had that precedent, so I could just copy that
on
from-
my
from
turn, I
K6
will definitely summon a dagger, and there is a reason why I will do that.
to throw the dagger.
What? No, God, no.
Another spike.
Another spike. It is now. It's the demon wizard's turn.
Which one's the demon wizard?
Little me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
What other demon wizard do we have on the team?
I
Bowser
don't
Frog?
know. That's very crazy.
JVH, you know, he's a corporate demon. He really hounds over us.
Yeah.
Of course.
But yes. Alright.
But of course.
But of course. You got one guy, one human cultist, who's probably going to pass out on his turn. And you've got a Frost Devil in melee with you, another Frost Devil 10 feet away from you, another henchman 10 feet, another henchman 15, Jealous Jester is 15, Goon is 20, and then the third Frost Devil's like 20 feet as well.
Just a question. Does this feel odd to you because, technically you're a demon?
Are you talking about if he
No,
cares
what are
about
you
killing
talking
other
about?
demons?
Why would it be weird?
Yeah.
Oh, no, just asking.
Alright, but yeah. I'm going to target the nearest henchman.
The one in
I'm
melee
going
with
to
you?
cast... No, not that guy. The next nearest one.
Okay.
The one who's not gonna, like, literally keel over and die.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast on him one I don't think I've cast yet. Like, ever. Hemos Psycho Status Share.
Hemo Psycho Status Share. Okay, that makes him insane. I'm pretty sure. Drives him bonkers.
That's
You know,
pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, bro.
Hemo Psycho Status Share. Drive a targeted enemy insane, causing the victim to attack the nearest living creature. It's incurable without magical intervention. So you need to make me a 1d10 and add your intelligence, and he needs to make 1d10 and add his sanity.
ooh, fate is in my favor for once.
Oh.
Gonna be an 8 on the die.
An 8 on the die. I'm pretty sure you beat him because your intelligence is above a 5 and he only rolled a 6 on the dice. So this man is now insane. He's at living creature. Sanity is now 3. Yeah. Okay. So this henchman. I'm gonna turn him green because he's kind of. I'm making him like orange because he's like kind of an ally, but like not really. He's neutral.
Plus, he's
He'll
gonna
attack
start
everyone.
shooting his friends.
Yeah. Once again, the nearest creature to him is a Frost Devil, so he's going to try to gank the Frost Devil on his turn. So X turns to this guy. What does this spell look like?
I think I'm going to make it like subtle but not subtle. I'm just gonna turn to that guy and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, thank you for your catering, but I think I'll be the one serving you." And then I stare them down, in like a staring contest, and they blink first
I see.
because they're raving mad.
Yeah. See how this guy's like retail service, wage slavery, and he turns on his buttons. I want to see the manager, all that kind of stuff.
Feels good to liberate people.
Sure, bro, sure.
So essentially, this spell is just a staring contest.
But like an insane one, yeah.
Yes, with very high stakes.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, okay, cool. So that's your first action.
Mm-hmm. And as my second action, I think I'm gonna try and make this fight a little bit more manageable for all of us.
Going to
And I'm going to cast.
insta-kill.
Yes, I cast Dance of Ultimate Erasure. No, I'm going to cast Seething Barrier.
Seething Barrier. Ooh, this is a new one too, I'm pretty sure. Well, not new,
No, this
but
one's old,
yeah, you haven't used it
but
yet.
one I haven't cast.
Yeah. Seething barrier. A barrier of glass that can have an area of 20 feet. When touched, the glass shatters and explodes, dealing it 3,100 damage, ignoring armor stat number. So it can cover 4 squares in a line.
I think I'm just going to use it to try and block off the Jester and the guys adjacent to the Jester.
Okay. I will make this a nice cyan color. So cut off. So like that.
Yeah, that works.
It's only 10 feet, so you could extend it to like
I mean, we
here.
could go over the counter.
Sure. Cool. All right. So that is concentration.
What does this do again?
So when touched, the glass shatters and explodes, dealing 3d100 damage, ignoring armor stat. If left untriggered, the wall remains active for an hour before dissolving, or until you lose concentration or dispel the effect. Give it an endurance check if you haven't already, Xavier, to cast this
3d100 to who?
to the person who touches it, basically.
Including long range, or it has to be physical?
Doesn't specify. I would assume in melee it says touch,
This is true.
so that's melee.
So either the Jester is gonna.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is it's also an explosion.
I mean, yeah, but it's a limited explosion. Like the glass wall erupts into like shards of glass that impale the person that touches it.
Ah, okay.
So yeah,
So who next?
cool. I do believe that's the bottom of the turn order. So back up top is the Bone Fairy. You regenerate.
That dagger in my hand right now.
Okay, so it's another half a
What is
bone
my
mace.
generation again?
1d6 times 10. Not nearly enough to save your life, I'm afraid.
No.
Well, that means
at
the
least
shotgun guy is dead now, so
At least I got 60.
that's pretty good. So you're up to 340.
That's nice. Second, I was thinking about what to do. Second. I can't do that. We're not ready for that. Not yet. I kind of want to attempt that. But I also think that demon's pretty smart.
He is indeed.
So I can't do that because I don't think that's going to be to my favor.
It'd be hilarious if the Jester, used Seething Barrier and copied that.
Jesus, I'd
It
cry.
would be.
It'd be pretty funny.
I would cry.
Oh God.
Think
Seething barrier on the kitchen door.
Mm-hmm, exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
was planning on doing.
Jesus.
I've seen through your ruse.
Yeah. The
Wow.
DM predictability of being an
Wow.
actual sadist.
Wow. How many combat turns until a minute?
9.
10.
There's
And
9
that's
left.
right. No, I mean up.
Oh, in total, 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot if you use that or some weird thing. Okay. Well, I won't use that unless I really have to. Ooh, I could do that instead. How many feet is this? Ooh, is this centered? Is Quartz Arena centered around someone or
Quartz
or
Arena, let me look.
or what? Is it
Quartz
within
Arena.
30 feet? And I'm pretty sure what 5, 10,
What's in-
15.
Oh yeah, but that's that 30 feet of you. Yeah.
So everyone is in 30 feet of me, huh?
I'm pretty sure 5, 10.
I don't know how far that
Yeah.
furthest. Yeah.
It's 25. So yes, he's just within range because he moved forward. He's in range.
Hee ha 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 ha. I will Quartz Arena this.
So a declaration of a competitive sport of combat, forcing all sentient targets within 30 feet that can hear or understand the user to make a willpower check at -2. If the target succeeds, there is no effect. If the target fails, they are compelled to attack the nearest creature on their next combat turn. Targets can attempt willpower check disadvantage and turns the free action to break free of the effect.
So so we all need to make it a check.
No,
No, it's
it's
all-
not like
yeah, it's
it's
not like-
enemies basically. It's enemy
Oh,
target.
okay.
It's not
Oh,
ally.
okay.
If it was everyone, I think I
fine.
wouldn't use that because that means both Prost and
Yeah,
Brook
and
Battlecock would gank me.
Yeah. So you need to make me a charisma check.
Yeah,
Both
so
of
let
you.
me go do that. Is it at? It's just flat, right?
Yeah, just flat.
Charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 spell slot down the drain.
Oh man, I got a
Your
lucky
charisma
day
also
today. I
does
got
kind of suck balls.
it
So
sucks, but I got a 10, so it makes up for it.
cool.
Hey.
Okay, so I need to make a bajillion willpower checks.
Yeah. Got my
Well,
charisma.
technically not a bajillion.
No,
Willpower check
it's a lot.
-2. Okay.
Oh yeah, because the guy's in the kitchen too. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
It has to make 12 charisma checks and then -2 from
Mhm.
all of those.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the henchman first, the cultist. The guy next to X. He's got a -1. He fails. The crazy guy. He's got a 7. He passes, ironically enough. This guy.
It's because I made him
Yes.
crazy, you know?
Exactly. This guy fails. Now onto the Frost Devils. First Frost Devil. Passes. Second Frost Devil. Passes. Third Frost Devil. Crit passes. The Jester. I might fail.
Does it fail?
5 -2 is a 3. He does fail. So this guy fails. He's
Yeah.
being fairy fired. He's also like a berserked, basically. I believe this guy is also berserked. And that's just the guy next to him. Not that matters because
That's
he's gonna die
hilarious.
anyway. Berserked. Now we're on to the Jester.
Oh, that wasn't the Jester? I thought you said
And
he
that
was.
was the devil. Fisher also
mind.
fails, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got a 0 in total. So
I
yes.
mean, oh yeah, this is gonna be
Uh,
fun.
Okay, and then we're on to the 4 cooks, the magic chefs. This guy passes. Next guy passes. Third guy passes. Actually, no, he doesn't. Fourth dude passes.
So does
Okay.
that just mean that one of them fights me?
No, that means one of them fights their friends because
Yeah.
a friend is closer than you.
Oh, okay.
I haven't saved up.
Well, it really depends on which one I'm close by.
Well, the one I think that failed is that bottom one. That's closer to like boss.
Yeah, this
well,
one.
is between. Yeah.
Actually,
So.
no. This guy does.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So he will end up fighting the guy to your right.
Yes. No, I think I do have in here. I have more status effects. I think status effects. Here we go. Raging. If only. Blinded, blast, petrified, restrained, banished, bane, bleeding, fairy fire. That'd be useful. Hidden, sleeping, heat metal, disguised, bloodied. I'll just use berserk or raging for this because it's the same thing. Nobody else is under any other effect at the moment. Cool. Okay. So fairy fire. I believe this guy is fairy fired. As there's a couple other ones, I think.
The jester.
This guy is fairy fired. And the jester's also fairy fired. And also, the jester is gone berserk. This guy is also gone berserk. As is, I think, this guy. That guy? No. This dude? No. No, this guy is. So. That guy. Okay. I think
Thick.
I got all of them. Double checking. This guy's technically berserked, but like in a different way, I guess.
Double berserk.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
Cool.
One action. All right.
Yeah.
Now it's up for now it's up for Yuna. Yuna is going to what does she want to do? Oh, she will use Cursed Arrow on the Jester.
Great, I gotta get another test effect for this guy. Jesus. So cursed arrow, you say?
You see how?
Honestly, Christ.
It incurs disadvantage on all targets checks for 1d4 turns.
Yeah, so give me that
I
perception
passed
check.
with a perception for a 7.
Okay, can
you
this guy
want me to
dodge? This is the
roll?
question. I don't
know,
think
last
he
time
can't. Yeah, because he's crippled.
Yeah, so I got hits for 3 turns.
Great. More
Yeah,
status
and
effect
then
bags.
oh yeah, by the way, the reason I brought out that dagger, I believe it's half my agility. So what is I have 8. That's 4, 6. Yeah, I have 6 reactions now.
He is
I'll call
crippled
this
and in a wheelchair, therefore he cannot dodge.
I'll call
Oh
this
yeah,
a bane.
yeah. Then she will.
This is
Just for the
pile of
hell
status
of it.
effect things.
Give him. Okay, if you can give them more disadvantages.
Well, I have to wait for other stuff. Yeah, I don't want to stun him because then that will waste the turn
Well,
where
don't stun him, but take his ribcage.
I can't. I have to wait 2 more combat turns for
yeah,
that. I believe
that's
it's
right.
like 1 or 2 more, and then she's just gonna shoot like another arrow at him. He's gonna shoot
arrow?
straight up standard arrow.
Okay, that instantly hits and does like 20 damage or whatever, right?
I'm not gonna paralyze him.
No, because then he can't gank his other friends.
Okay.
This is true.
What's the Bone Fairy's second turn?
So then why wouldn't you just hold action
What are you talking about?
and let him gank himself?
Because I'm shooting him with a standard arrow. What?
Fair enough.
It's Yuna we're talking about.
Proceed.
Nyx used all her turns. She summoned a bone dagger and saved all her attacks, and then she used the quartz arena. Right?
Oh,
Aren't there other
dagger, I
people
forgot
in
about
the?
that. Okay.
The what?
The bone dagger. So yeah, so you just that is both actions for both fairies.
Yeah, and I hit for 20 damage. So.
Yeah. Up next then
That's
is
both their turns. Let's go.
the chefs. Well, this chef, he attacks the nearest target. Technically, his friend is closer because Bosterbook is like through the doorway. So on technicality, I will say that he attacks his buddy. His buddy can dodge 2 of these attacks of the like 1 billion that are coming at him. He dodges one of them, so he gets hit by 2 attacks, which is 2d4 plus 2d6 times 10. 50 plus 90. He kills him. Cool. Therefore, his only option to attack is JVH. So that's another 3 more attacks coming at JVH.
Alright, I can dodge 2 of them, correct?
Your turn has not come up yet, so no, you cannot.
Well, no, he's attacking me, but I can dodge. I have reactions, right?
No.
He has an extra one due to
Oh, yeah,
battle
you have 1 extra reaction.
Yeah.
He has 1 of them.
Well, no, because remember, this is top of turn order.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
but
get your
it's not
reactions
your
on
turn
your
yet.
turn.
Oh, well, no. Alright then. So I can dodge 1 attack, right?
Yep.
Alright. Can I actually... Wait, hold on. Let me...
But you.
Let me see. I can counter.
That reaction.
I believe so.
Mhm.
Requires the
pretty-
expenditure of a reaction, but no check to determine success. Success, yeah. So I
Yeah,
can counter. I'm gonna
straight-
counter.
Straight up counter.
Okay,
Bro.
that doesn't dodge the damage. You still take the damage. You just also hit him back. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can
I
choose
just
to
do
take the
damage
damage, or you
now.
can like try to dodge.
Deal
I'll take the
damage.
damage and I'll do a counter, because that seems most advantageous.
Okay,
Just don't
so
die.
I'll roll the first attack, so that if you kill him, like, you know, it's 40 more damage dealt to you, so you're down to 160.
Am I bloodied?
Barely not, no. You're
Okay.
like 10 health above half.
Oh boy.
So you then also do your damage, so it's 1d6 times 10 plus 1d8 times 10 plus 20.
Okay. 1d8 and then 1d6. Alright.
I should mention, if you want to take effect of the rage, I mean, I don't know what you did before to push the guy, but you should push him into his friend.
That is a 7 on the 1d8 and a 6 on the 1d6.
Alright, he is dead. Your counter does kill him. Okay, so that's...
Wait. Oh, I heal. That's right.
On your turn, you do.
Yeah.
So that's that guy dead. This chef, all the way back here. His boss
I'm looking
is
kind of
dead.
worse for wear.
His buddy is dead. Two of his buddies are dead. His boss is dead. There's like a riot going on in the other. I just want to note that like all the other patrons in this cafe have not reacted to the fight. They're all just going about their business as normal. So this riot is happening amongst tables of like, you know, normal people, like, you know, orcs, trolls, goblins, elves, dwarves, all having like a normal like lunch, and you're just stabbing each other, shooting guns off, you know, all this crazy stuff.
I'll be
It
honest.
very much so is emulating the whatchamacallit, the scene from Kingsman.
Yeah, but you're not killing everyone. It's just like most people are like
Select
not
few.
reacting. Yeah, and then like the demons and stuff where you're just brawling with the weird staff. So the chef next to or in front of JVH is going to try to gank JVH.
Good luck, because I can just come back.
I think this is because he saw you stab his friend after he attacked you, and he doesn't necessarily know that you're out of reactions.
What I'd imagine happens is so he comes at me with the blade. I kind of like parry it, and then like bring my arm around, like it slices into my shoulder, but I kind of lock him in place and stab him through, and then let the body slump over.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a self-sacrifice kind of thing.
Yes. I'm gonna look at what their
And then with blood pouring from my body and like blood splattering my face, I look up at the chef that's about to take his turn. Like, come on, are you next?
You bet.
Well, Dakota was just saying that he doesn't know that I'm out of actions and reactions.
He doesn't know you're out of it. But that also doesn't mean that he can just attack regardless. Like, either A, he's smart enough to go, I don't want to attack, or B, he goes,
Why not?
why not?
Because this chef can kill me in one action if I'm not careful.
This guy
But
this guy
if he does try to kill me and I can get a good roll on my mercy.
You can come back crippled.
I think the dude across the room from you is going to. Actually, he's the guy that did. Okay, he's going to.
I come back with a severed spinal cord.
He's going to
Is he gonna
chop
run
chop
away?
you. He's gonna summon the 3 spectral knives and launch them at GVH. GVH cannot dodge.
I can dodge.
3 perception checks.
I'm effectively dead.
This part, he misses one of them, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you have what, 140 right now?
Yeah,
I have
you might
160
survive
health
this.
left.
So you might survive, just barely. But
With 10 health.
Let's see. You take 40 damage from those 2 knives.
Oh, okay.
You're down to 120.
I heal 1d4, right?
On your turn, I believe. Yeah, let me look. Yep.
Okay.
So those 2 knives stab into your back. One of them sails into the wall.
Into my back? Wait, what?
Yeah, because it's the guy
you're
behind
not facing him.
Oh.
Dude in front of you, he's going to... Ooh.
Clobber him, bro.
I think he's going to try
harass.
to flee. You're going to try to run towards his buddy. You do get an attack of opportunity against him, though.
But those require reactions.
I don't know. I've gone back and forth about whether or not it requires the expenditure of reaction. I don't know. I guess it makes sense if it does, because that's consistent with the rules. So yeah, he just runs. He's like, nope, I don't want to be melee with this guy anymore. I'm leaving. So he runs across the room with his buddy.
So he just saw me tank those knives.
Yeah, so he saw you like sacrifice getting hit so you could kill his friend. And he's like, no, I don't want to be in melee with this guy's rapier anymore. I'm gonna flee. So he runs across the room. He runs across the room. And there's one action left. I'm gonna make him make a willpower check. He might just straight up flee, like full on retreat.
Well, I mean, if he
does not
tries
retreat,
to,
okay.
I can just shoot him.
He will also use his knives. He's gonna throw some more knives at you.
So this might actually kill you.
Yeah, this might actually kill me if it doesn't.
He hits all of them, so yes, this probably will kill you.
Well,
20
time to
again
get
or
that mercy roll ready.
He rolled 160 damage. So yes, you go down.
All right.
So you
All right.
Ouch.
Am I mercy rolling this?
No, because this isn't an actual death. This is just your body dying. Like, because you're a special case, like you would mercy roll if something was threatening to permanently kill you, but because you can self-resurrect, it doesn't matter. So you just get ganked. Blech.
So now I need to come back into the restaurant. Okay. Sick.
Yes, you aren't that far away actually, because you're like JPCU headquarters can teleport you into Nether Orleans, and you'll get 10-minute walk away. Not that bad.
Yeah,
actually.
but that's a long time.
I mean, it is.
in
In
terms of
combat, but relative.
So does
compared
my
to, like,
body?
you know,
Okay, so as I collapse to the ground, then my body and items turn to ash.
Yeah, so they and you're like, ah, and then you fall over, and then they, and
I'm gonna tell you
Jason's
this
a
much. I'm gonna come back.
vampire.
I'm going to no. It is the
No.
same kind. So like it's kind of like a white ash, You know, it's a very pure angelic ash.
It looks kind of black to me.
It looks kind of demonic, guys. I don't know about you. It's kind of like
Wow,
brimstone
it's
sulfur.
white ash. What
It's
are you,
like
colonizers?
it's like the opposite of what demons turn into when they like transform and or die.
No, I
Because
understand.
demons get surrounded by a black ash, and you know
Yeah,
the
yeah,
opposite is a white ash. So
yeah, yeah.
that's my ash.
So yeah, the Bone Fairy and Bostabrook watch J-Witch get ganked and then promptly self-immolate.
So team morale is low.
Yes, team morale.
What are you
is
talking
low.
about? It's at an
Team-
all-time
yeah,
high.
Oh, our handler is dead. Great. I mean, Bostabrook is still here, so.
Now we can
Yeah.
finally give drugs to the chicken.
Oh,
No.
yes. drug chicken time.
This is what he needed to become a death monk.
Yes, we can resist the peer pressure of doing drugs. So that's the Magic Chefs. Up next would be JVH, but you're deceased.
Yeah,
So you just
I
come
had
back.
a perfect
You just-
plan and everything.
You snap out of it. You wake up in your
Back to
sphere.
reality.
Yeah, up there
I'm
goes
going to
gravity.
bring reinforcements with me, but combat's going to be over by the time I get there anyway.
Lamau. What kind of
You come
reinforcements
back,
are you
we're all
bringing? You're
dead.
bringing like a squad of cannon fodder, or bringing McLafferty
No,
with
I'm
you?
bringing a squad of elites and McLafferty.
Actually,
Like
he's just
Nappy,
gonna
please.
bring Sphere of Annihilation.
Just bring the nice bomb. Just nuke the whole city. Who cares? Just get it all gone.
What kind of anomalies could I bring to help us in this situation?
McLafferty.
Essentially, yeah.
I think
She's an
the
anomaly.
hyperdense salt shaker would be a good thing.
That would
The
obliterate
living
the
dice roll.
hinterland.
I need to bring the living dice roll.
I could roll for his power and be totally useless and be like, come on, buddy, we're gonna get you killed, and he'd be like, please no.
You will no longer have to suffer being an anomaly anymore. But yeah, no, I'm gonna bring a squad of our best, and then McLafferty.
Okay. So you're like, McLafferty, please help.
So I basically spend my turn going
Dying.
and rallying the cavalry.
Yeah.
Spend your
yeah.
turn dying.
So you begin to make your way through the JPCU HQ, looking for McLafferty.
At least you know what? At least I KS'd the head chef.
Yes, yeah, you did kill the head chef, and you got 2 of the magic chefs, but unfortunately, they just out DPS'd you.
Essentially.
Yeah.
That is the only victory I shall afford them.
Mm-hmm.
They're otherwise unholy.
Up next
I mean,
is
At least
Jester.
it was all centered around you, and you damaged him. That way, Boston Brook didn't get schwacked.
That is true. Well, Boston, I mean, he probably would have. Well, yeah, he has like 50 less health than GBH does. So.
Yeah. And well, didn't you pull out
my
the sword?
final
though?
message before I die, because I know I'm gonna die here. So like before I actually die, it's like I turn to Boston Brook and I'm like, "Don't let them flee."
Boston's like, okay, and then you just turn into flame. You are back to full health now, off in New Orleans instead of other Orleans, so that's nice. Okay. So that's their turn. It is the Jester's turn. He is currently under the effect of many status effects. He's going to gank the waiter near him with some melee attacks. Where is his sheet? Here we go. Let's see. Cool. So it does that much damage. He can only attack once per action. So this goon can dodge his first attack. He does. Just tries for his second action. He misses. He suffers 1d100 damage doubled.
Actually, now that I think
He's
about it, Jesus.
So the Jester just
Yeah,
kind
I
of
think-
turns, after under the effect of the Bone Fairy's spell. He turns to the nearest waiter, who looks up to him, and he's like, "Is something I can do for you, sir?" And The Jester just looks at him like cackling maniacally, and he's just like, "Yes, die!" And then he promptly grabs the waiter's head, grabs the waiter's chest, and removes his head from his body. With just like a twist of like a bottle cap, just head gone.
Yeah, I can imagine the patrons, like the blood splatters and the
Yeah,
coffee, like, come on.
they don't react. They don't react at all because they're all under the effects of the tea. So, like, they get splattered with gore, covered in blood, like
Damn.
bullet casings and everything, debris.
Drinking some,
No
drinking
reaction.
some eyeballs in their tea. They're like, I didn't order tapioca with this.
Nom 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 nom.
Too much
Gelatinous.
sugar.
Yeah, bro, high in protein.
Also, by the way, he can make a
Good check, yeah, at the end of his.
a disadvantage free act.
Yes. I'm just checking. What am I checking?
Willpower.
Willpower? Okay, so willpower check for
Yeah.
him.
I believe it is, yes, just willpower at
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay. So he will attempt to do all that. He got a 3. That does pass.
Oh.
So he is no longer, he has a willpower of 7. Demons have very high willpower. So he
Yeah,
is
I
no
figured.
longer under the effects of the rage.
Nice.
So there's that. He's still cursed. He's still got the fairy fire on him. That is his whole turn. He ganked a single man. And he's done. So that's him. Up next then is the waiters. This guy is going to shoot his buddy, the Frost Devil. Frost Devil cannot dodge. He's going to unload too. He's going to use like 4 shots. That's 8 D100 damage into this Frost Devil. Just unload, basically. In a mad rage. He's just going buck wild. My God, so many D100s. That is 460 damage. Oh yeah, the Frost Devil is very dead, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. So that's that guy's turn. This waiter, seeing his buddy go mad, he's gonna try to shoot his buddy. His first action is his 2 perception checks.
The amount of people on the board right now have significantly decreased.
Wow, he got a crit and then he jammed his gun.
Duality.
Yeah, honestly. So that's, wow, 300 damage even against his Raging Buddy. Raging Buddy is deceased. He spends his second action on jamming his gun. The guy next to X, who's raging, he will try to, actually, give me another life check, Xavier. See if he's going to unload on you or not.
Oh my god. But it had to happen eventually.
I'll get a 1.
Yep.
We're
It's
going
like
to have 2
a
deaths
TV won't be
today.
the only one going back to base.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so I'll say.
Well, X, I want to point out, if you die here, you actually die.
So you think?
Well, I mean,
No, he doesn't. Doesn't
no
he change?
question mark.
Oh,
I
yeah, he
got
changes into
backup.
his demon form. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna unload. His first action is gonna be 2 shots. Auto hits because it's in melee. So that's 4d100 against the demon warlock. Alrighty. 270 damage. Yep. X is transformed into his demon form. I need to bring this one over. Alright. So, yeah, so this guy, in this rage, induced by the Bone Fairy. Good job, Bone Fairy. This guy draws his pistol and just poof, poof, 2 shots into X's chest. X goes down, and then he polymorphs into his demon, and then immediately stands back up. This guy's second action, still crazy, still kind of confused now, I think, as to whether the man he just domed is still alive.
I thought he transforms on his turn.
Well, yeah, he does, doesn't he? That's true. So going to second action, make me a look check for Battlecock. See if he shoots Battlecock or if he shoots
Oh
the devil.
Oh my god.
Look what you've done, Kyle.
Okay.
This is
Put
what
me,
you've
you're
done.
not
It's
the
your fault.
chicken.
What'd you get?
5.
A 5. Oh, that's
Hey.
perfectly in the middle. Okay.
He shoots his friend. He shoots his friend. He shoots his friend.
I'm gonna make him make a check. Oh yeah, okay. He shoots himself in the face and dies. Yeah. Why? I don't know. It's Berserk Rage, bro. So that's
Spooky
that
crazy.
guy. Yeah, he's crazy.
Haha, hee hee.
Exactly. There's one waiter left in this building. And 2 Frost Devils as well. Did I regenerate the Jester? No, I did not. He heals 1d8. Where my 1d8 is. Here's my 1d8. I forgot to do that. 50 HP. You can see his health pool game. Alright, 50 HP. That's 10. Okay, wow. Jester is really not doing that bad. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, that's the waiter's turns. So then up next is Battlecock.
Alrighty.
It's Balcock, then the Frost Demons, right?
It's Battlecock, then Boston Brook, then the Frost Devils.
Okay, because that Frost Devil is still under the Rage, so hopefully he'll do something.
Well, the one on the counter is under the Rage.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just realized the Jester's under the effect of Curse. Doesn't that mean he gets double disadvantage?
I mean, yeah, I realize that. I could roll for you for him one more dice if you wanted to, see if he can get below a 3. He doesn't.
Sure.
He got a 10.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Because I was like, wait a minute. And now I remember why I did that.
Oh, I'm gonna do something funny. At least attempt to. I'm
Really
gonna have Babcock turn to the Frost guy
Mm-hmm.
and use Foot of the Tiny Dragon to knock this guy back.
Oh, into the barrier and explode the barrier?
Into the barrier combo? Let's
Okay,
go.
okay. Vision Tiny Dragon. Battlecock. Alright, this guy... I'm pretty sure they can dodge the Frost Devils. They can. Only got one reaction, though, so he will try to dodge this Chi-enhanced kick. He does with an 8.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah, do it again. Okay, I don't think it's on cooldown, isn't it?
Probably.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, then I'm just gonna have him use a worse attack, bicycle kick.
Wow. Okay.
You should have opened up with Bicycle Kick and then Fist this time.
So that's...
But that would have
Honestly,
negated the perfect. It
JVH
would have
from
just
the
died.
afterlife. Honestly, but
Oh,
half of your
this is true.
check. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4d6 times 10.
That's going to be 17.
So 170 damage. He's still alive. He's bloody though. So Battlecock kicks this Frost Devil in the chest, in the face, in the shins, in the arms and legs. That's Battlecock's whole turn. Up next is Boston Brook. Boston Brook, he's going to proudly swagger forth into the kitchen, turn to his right, and open fire.
Get shot.
Can probably get domed. Yeah, Boston Brook, protagonist of the campaign, dies instantly. He'll do one shot at each of them, I think. See if he can't kill him in One shot. That actually, he misses the first one, but he crits the second one again. Very polarizing shots this time around. That is 200 damage. Yeah, he's dead. So the second action. Actually, there's no second action because he's moved. Hilarious. Okay, so yeah, so Fosterbrook, he steps into the room, levels his gun, bang, bang. He clocks the second dude, that one that killed, the one that ran away from JVH and killed him in the face, and he blows his head off. But he misses the guy in front. That's Fosterbrook's turn.
Yes, fulfill my will.
There's one magic chef left. In that case, it is the Frost Devils. The guy next to Battlecock and X. Oh, God. What's their willpower look like? I'm curious. Pretty good, okay. He does regenerate, I'm pretty sure. Does he? He does. Look at that.
Fosterbrook? No.
And Bushbrook does regenerate, actually. It's a good point.
Does he?
Well, he's already at 500, doesn't matter.
I could have used that.
Yes.
Odd question. Does he regenerate his normal health? Can he do that?
Yes and no, because they're technically separate health pools, but like they do affect each. I haven't figured that part out yet, to be honest. Because they're like mechanically meant to be separate health pools, but like they aren't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Really?
Oh, like his X's demon form type shit.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of
Okay.
weird because it's not like it's a separate form, but it's not really. So it's kind of
It
iffy
makes
about
sense.
that. I said that he won't until like he'll like I think it would heal both of them if his current if his sword form takes damage, and the regeneration would heal both, but it doesn't regenerate if his sword form has no damage taken yet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this guy hasn't taken damage, I don't think yet. No, he has not. So the guy next to Battlecock. Can I TPK the party in one action? Let's see.
Probably.
How much health does the Bone Fairy have? Because I could TPK the party in one action. No, I couldn't, because Bushman has too much health. Dang it.
Excuse me?
What a shame.
There's
You
a
get
reason
total
I
party
said
kill,
there's a
but
reason
you can
saved
get
up my
really fucking
reactions.
close.
I could almost kill the Bone Fairy, and I can make Bossman bloodied in one action, and I could kill Battlecock, but I couldn't kill.
Nah, bro. Don't look. Trust me. Don't try it, man. Please.
I think the Frost Devil, he's going to try to swing at Battlecock. I think he's like, this chicken, yummy.
This chicken's special.
Yeah, special chicken with the ghostly wings over him. It was one melee attack, so 2 melee attacks per in total. Battlecock can dodge both of these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you have 3 reactions.
Well, he has an extra reaction.
And a 4th one. So you can definitely dodge this.
Actually, could have X.
All right.
Do we give X his extra
There were
reaction?
range attacks against him in point blank, so he can.
Never mind.
Yeah. Guns in melee are powerful.
Yup.
All right. So I am dodging. I hear.
If you want to, yeah.
Oh well, no. Of course I cannot. I simply refuse.
All right,
It's gonna be a
Battlecock
7.
dies. All right, you need 2 dodge checks. So that first one you do successfully avoid.
And the second one will be. Wow, a 3.
A 3, it still passes actually. Because Battlecock is a fast boy. So that Devil's turn wasted. The Raging one, he's going to throw a nice shard at the Bone Fairy. No, I'm kidding. That'd be hilarious, but no. At the Jester.
And cry.
The Jester. This could make the Jester even slower, which would be hilarious if it works, to be honest. Yeah, I can definitely hit him. Perception check. Alright. Is there a cooldown on that? No, okay. So, perception check. You got a success. Jester can't dodge. gets hit with 1d100 damage, ignoring armor, not that he has any, and needs to make a willpower. 70 more damage. That's all that regeneration removed. Not that it really means much. It needs to be a willpower check at -1, or have agility lowered by 1. Again. Got a 6. That passes. Thank the Lord. Or thank the devil, I guess, in this case.
The Devil Lord.
So that's... I also going to spend a second action moving into melee with the Jester, because he's crazy. At the end of his turn, he can make a willpower check at disadvantage to break free of the Berserk.
Mm-hmm.
He does, Lamau. Sick. Cool. That's his turn. It's Festival's turn. There's one of them left. Getting down to the wire here, gentlemen. It is X's turn. You stand back up as a demon.
Cool. I guess I'll, get up, I'll brush my shoulders off, and I'll turn to the jester and be like, oh, hey, Jerry, what's up?
He just cackles angrily at you.
Wow, angry cackling? Tisk tisk. I thought you'd be more polite. And, I guess I'll just thwack this poor frost demon.
Okay, how do you want to track the poor Frost Demon? Frost Devil, technically.
Let's see. What do I might actually just do a regular ass attack.
You
I'm not
could.
gonna,
I mean,
actually, you know what?
I think. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Never mind. I was gonna, incinerate the devil and all his goons, but I think that would friendly fire the civvies, so.
Yeah, but who cares?
JVH. But he's not here right now.
Exactly.
Oh.
He's not just...
This is
Exactly.
true. I'm not
Exactly.
here right
So we
now.
could say the demons did it.
I can only encourage that you don't.
You're not
Yeah,
here
so
right now. Shut up.
anyways, I start
So-
concentration on Seething Barrier and I cast Raise.
Oh, okay. You're gonna drop. Wow, that was gonna come in useful on next turn too. What a shame. Okay, cool. So
What a
you
shame.
cast.
Wow.
Yeah, because the
Fucking
Jester would
failure.
have had to have walked into the barrier.
You
No, it would have dropped
fucking
anyways. 'Cause
failure.
remember,
true.
he went
Yeah, he went
unconscious for a
unconscious.
moment,
That's true. I forgot about that.
so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. Let's see. Radiating damage. You said you want to do?
Raise.
My God. 30-foot radius. 3d100 to anything. This is a specifically a blast of hellfire, which demons are immune to.
Well, that's why I said Raise.
Oh, raise, I see. 20-foot square area to spontaneously burst into flame. An armor set number. So give me that endurance check. You would know that Jester is immune to fire.
Wow. RIP. That was a 4.
Still passes.
Oh,
Oh,
So yeah, so where do you want this 4x4 to be? You could get 2 of them, but not all 3. And the Jester's immune to fire, so. Because you could get like...
I think
Get
I'm
the-
going to ignore the Frost
Actually,
Demon right next to me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and get the guys in the back.
yeah. I'll
Could you get the guy?
I'll schwack the frosty one.
1, 2, 3. You could not get... You can't get the waiter and the back Frost Demon. You can only get the one demon close to you and the waiter or the 2 Frost Devils, not like the 2 back guys.
Who can you get?
Then.
So you can get
Oh,
these
okay.
guys.
So you can get the waiter and the frost devil, or the 2 frost devils.
Then I'll
Yeah.
just clear the way forward, I guess.
So the 2 frost devils.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so that's this 4x4. Yeah. It's super crooked. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Cool. Okay, so that's just 300 damage to everything in the AoE.
I think it's 3.
Yes. Okay. So give me to roll that damage, and then I'll half it because they're resistant to fire, but not immune to it.
Oh, I got literal garbage.
Literal garbage.
Yes. Actual, veritable dog shit.
What?
110 without resistance.
110. That's 55 damage. Rounded up to 60. All right. That is pretty bad. All right. That's your first action.
All right, and for the second, hmm, yeah, I'm just gonna bite down on the dude in front of me.
Bro, you're gonna nibble him, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a little smooch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So that's 1d10 plus your agility versus the target's 1d10 plus strength. Let's see here. He got a 3 on the dice plus.
I got a 6 on the die.
What's his plus his strength? Shall we get? Plus his strength, so that's a 9 in total for him. Versus your 6 plus your agility. I'm pretty sure that beats a 9. Yes, you got a 12. That definitely is higher than a 9. So you do nom on the demon. Yeah, gimme 1d100 damage.
40.
40 damage. Alright. Cool. He's almost dead. Now, according to my sheet here, targets that make melee attacks against Frost Devils take 1d4 times 10 damage in doing so. Because they have spike.
Wow.
So yeah, so you bite this guy, but you kind of like, it's like eating like Tostitos, you know, like they like cut the roof of your mouth.
Jesus.
Yeah, but like really badly cut your roof of your mouth, almost kill you. So, well, not you, but a person. Let's see, damage. You take 10 damage. Bum.
I am slain.
I know. So that's even X's health. Wow, I have caps lock on. Unrelatable. Okay. There's one more. Where's the one that I'm looking for? Do I not have the one? Alright. Cool. Okay. So you're down to 490 HP. But that's your turn.
Is this the fourth combat turn when it comes up again, or third?
This is the third, I think. Yeah. Third. That's X's turn. Back at top of turn order. Spelling fairies. Regenerate. Actually, I do need Demon X to make me a concentration check because it did take damage after casting Raise.
Of course, this is the thing I get a natty on.
Great, against 10 damage. Amazing. Cool. Yeah, you maintain concentration just fine. So yes, it's the fairies.
Anyways, regeneration, that is... That's, what was it, 1d6 times 10?
Yep.
Fuck. 50. Okay. So, let me check the map real quick. Who's where? Who's live? That Frost team is still alive? Jesus.
Yeah. There's two of them still alive. There's the one that's next to X, who's barely hanging on, and then the one back here is like basically uninjured.
What about that Jester? How he looking?
He is not bloodied yet.
And it's the third combat turn?
Yep.
Fuck, I need the next one to go. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Well, man, I really don't want that Jester coming closer, so I am just going to... What is this? I'll use the groups from below, you know?
Okay, grip from below.
Expenditure of 1 bone mass. No check to determine success, but he would have to break out of the grapple.
Okay, let me find this. Here we go. Target lifted with one's hand. Several skeletal arms burst through the ground to harass the target. So they need to, on the end of their turn, they need to make, as an action, a strength check. Okay. So he's just considered grappled until he can do that on his turn. That is your first action for the Bone Ferret.
Yes, my schmenkent action. How low is this demon? How low we talking? Like, we talking
one?
20 low? The one closest to us.
One closest to you, the one that's fighting the demon X. He has like 40 health left, I'm pretty sure.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I need to upgrade Yuna's arrows, bro, I swear. Okay.
You can just fire two arrows.
Oh yeah.
Arrows and just...
Can he dodge though?
Not range attacks.
Ah.
They're kind of slower demons.
I see.
What's hilarious is this isn't even the end of the mission, this combat.
I know, isn't that crazy? We still gotta deal with whatever the fuck is downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have advantage. Okay. So yeah, I think she's got. I want to see if I could get a crit.
Okay.
I don't get a crit. What about a second attack? Okay, I don't get a crit, but I hit twice.
All right, that's 40 damage. That's enough to kill the Frost Devil.
Shabam! There you go.
Boom.
All right.
One round.
Now I have. Well, first off, I forget. Defensive, is that free or an action?
Is what?
To refuse to attack and use all the slashes. No, that's right. We can only do defensive. If we have to be in melee. That's right. I am not in melee with anyone. So that's just in case. So instead, she did that. I think the next thing, there's like one frost demon. He could do something. think.
Using the fire, there's a gesture, and there's the lone cultist across the room.
And that lone cultist. Poor guy.
And really, you've only killed like a couple of civilians with that raise spell, so
It's talking
Only a
about.
few.
Yeah,
Acceptable
only,
collateral damage.
yeah, relatively minor.
Everyone's at like half health, right?
I mean, you're at
like am I
you're almost
half?
at like you're at 390 HP, so you're above half health. Monster Rogue is uninjured. X is missing
Demon
10
form.
HP, and Battlecock is also uninjured. It's only JVH who is injured and he's dead. So
Okay. Well, if that is the case, then
This is charged at $20,000.
I dislike being upstairs. Why did I have to get food? Well, she's going to throw a bone spike at the frog. Actually, she's gonna throw a bone spike at the jester because he needs to fucking die.
what do you got against the Jester, bro? He's a cool dude.
Everything. Can I crit that?
You can. Yeah, it's a perception check. You can crit it. If you got a 7.5 bone mass, if you get a roll a 10 on the perception check.
What did you say?
You can crit, yeah, if you get a 10 on the perception check.
I didn't, but I hit though.
Alright, 1d12 times 10 damage.
$160.
Dang, 160 plus 180 is like, what, 340 or something? Yeah. Now he's bloodied. With that. As he keeps cackling to himself. That's the Bone Fairy's whole turn. And the Tooth Fairy's whole turn. In that case, it is the Magic Chef's. He's going to shoot 6 knives at Nathaniel Bostonbrook. Now, Bostonbrook, he's got +1 reaction. And so he can actually, he gets 4 of the 6. Jesus. Thank you, Battlecock. I'll tell you what. This is a disadvantage, though, right? I'm not going crazy. Yes. So you will fail 1 automatically, like guaranteed. Actually, no, it didn't fail. It didn't fail any of them. Yeah, no, it didn't fail any of them. Okay. So he gets hit twice with these flying spectral knives. That's 50 damage plus 50 damage. He takes 100 damage. Oof, ouch. As these flurry of spectral blades, like a machine gun, they just fly at him, and he manages to parry 4 of them, but 2 of them do lodge in his chest. He is unperturbed, however. That's that guy's whole turn. Up next is GVH, who's dead.
Well, technically, I'm not
Well,
dead.
not dead
I'm
anymore.
running.
Yeah, you're just not here.
Yeah.
Now it's the Jester's turn. I'm gonna keep the joke running. He's gonna bone spike the Bone Fairy again. I'm gonna be honest.
Third time's the charm, eh?
Honestly, he's gonna keep just lobbing him.
Maybe.
He got a 2 in the perception check. No, he does not. So he throws it and it stunk into the wall. He's going to Cutting Words the Bone Fairy. He calls you dumb. get Recknered. That is like what, 1d6 or 1d8? 1d8 times 10 slashing damage.
I passed my armor check.
God, you're too good with your armor checks. It's like me in Evil. You're just too powerful.
Moo, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying?
So cutting words. Again, you feel another impact as he calls you dumb. Doesn't do anything. He has a second action still. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when he comes for you?
I don't know. Cry, shit, piss, come.
Walk into melee with only Xavier, not Battlecock, because he's a smart boy.
Isn't he grass from below?
Oh yeah, he is, isn't he? Hilarious.
He is.
He can spend an action though to break free at disadvantage because he's cursed. How long does curse last? Probably it's like a minute.
No, it's rounds, I believe.
It's rounds.
I believe so.
He's been cursed like for like a couple turns now.
Because I rolled, I think if it's a 1d4, I rolled a 3. I didn't roll a 4.
Curse is.
And it was on the second round of combat, I think.
Yeah, so I think a 1 left for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 left on the curse. All right. What did he do? Ah, yes. He failed his strength check, I'm pretty sure. He matches. I'll say he passes because I'm mean. So second action, he's no longer grip from below, but he doesn't get any closer to you either. So that's his turn. Up next then is the remaining cultists. He's gonna get closer for his first action, and then he's gonna try to shoot Demon Xavier twice. Because what's he gonna do? He missed 1 shot, and he missed the second shot. Hilarious. Great job, little buddy. You're doing the devil's work.
Probably terrifying, you know?
Yeah, understandably. His buddies are dead. The demons are dying. Another demon he has to fight. It's chaos. There's like the bar's on fire. This is just kind of been a bad day for him. In that case, it is Battlecock's turn, I think. Yes, it's Battlecock's turn.
Alright. In that case, Battlecock's gonna jump around to the henchman to the south and probably just peck at him.
Okay. This guy can dodge 1 of the 4 attacks. He doesn't. You hit him 4 times, so 4d4.
I rolled pretty bad, so it's only gonna be 6.
6. All right. He is threatening to be unconscious, albeit barely. So that's Battlecock's turn. Up next is Boston Brook. 2 more gunshots. That the magic also regenerates. You need to remember your regeneration. He heals, I think, 1d8. Yes. Let's see. Can he get healed to 1? Cool. And then he will shoot twice at the magic chef. He misses 1 and jams his gun, but he does hit the... Actually, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Hilarious. Second action, 2 mark shots, I guess. Because Bosterbrook... Actually, can he? He can't, because he jammed his gun. So he spent the second action unjamming his... Actually, yeah, he will. He has no choice. So he'll do that. Unjams his gun. Up next, then is the Frost Devils. The one over here, in pain. God, I don't think he wants to be in the fire anymore, but he also wants to move and kill something. So, 1, 2, 3. out of the fire here is 4. Who will he punch? The Bone Fairy or the Demon? Well, he saw the Demon bite his friend to death, so he's going to go for the Bone Fairy, maybe? No, he's gonna go for the Demon because the Demon is like a traitor, or a race traitor to him. So he's gonna have vendetta against X.
Wow, I'm the victim of a hate crime.
You are, bro. Demon on demon crime is a real serious problem. So he gets to make a 1 swipe against you, Xavier. You can dodge.
And so I will. Lamau, I did the worst possible roll.
A 1?
I guess, hate crime has its merits.
Hate crime has its that's that sentence. Okay, so you get punched 1d6 times 10 times 1.5. You suffer 45 damage. Rounded up
Actually,
to 50.
I wonder if I just negate this with regen. What's my regen die?
As a demon, I can tell you. It is 1d8 times 10.
7.
Lamau, you're back to full health. So yeah, that claw mark heals immediately. You have armor too, we forgot to use there, but that's fine. Cool, yeah, so that's Frostival's turn. This is the demon. The good demon.
Huh?
It is the demon warlock.
Oh, I see. Well, I think, actually, does Rage proc at the start of my turn?
Well, there's nobody in the AoE except for the Jester who's immune.
Oh, well, then I'll just drop it.
Alright, cool.
And instead, I think I'm just going to commit a hate crime against the hate crimer.
Okay. He is pretty uninjured, so.
Alright, well then I think I will tail swipe.
Okay, you're gonna tail sweep. Let's see. So this, you can attempt to dodge this, which you will.
Stop.
He does. Lamau.
Alright, well, I'm going to bite him.
Alright. So it's 1d10
Stop.
plus his strength versus you are 1d10 plus your agility. He got pretty bad. It's a 4 plus. So he got a 10 in total.
Wow, apparently just coming in now. I can't commit a hate crime against the hate crimer. Karma's not on my side.
Wow, you go below a 10? Isn't your agility like?
I got a 1 on the die.
Ugh, that sucks to be you. All right. Yeah. Cool. So nothing happens. As this devil keeps bobbing and weaving, avoiding your strikes.
We're in a forever stalemate.
Honestly, it's gonna happen. I can feel it. That's the top, bottom of the turn order. Back top of the turn order. Turn order is the Bone Fairies. The curse effect on the Jester drops. But it is the Fairy's turn.
Lucky for me, I can skeletal surgery once more.
Wow. How long does that effect last?
It lasts for more than combat will last.
Wow.
It says literal hours to recover. No, it has literal months to recover unless it's healed magically.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so okay.
So this is like a forever combat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. What do you want as skeletal surgery again?
Dude. Let me look first before I do that. Because there is something that I wanted to do and I forgot what it was. Actually, it doesn't matter now because most of the enemies are dead. Hold on. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Ugh. Oh man, I really could have actually saved someone. No, actually, that would have been a waste. It wouldn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yes, I'm just gonna take away his endurance.
Okay.
Get his rib.
Take the man's rib.
Yes.
Give me that endurance check.
Yeah, let me give you endurance. That's an 8. How much damage is he again? 410. Okay.
His endurance is now down to 5.
Alright, 30 damage.
And 30 more damage.
Yes. So what effect does he have on him?
Fairy fire.
Thought that ends.
How long does fairy fire last?
Let me see if it even does have a lasting thing. I don't see anything. 5 combat turns.
5 combat. Yeah, so he's
So,
got like he still has
next
like
combat.
yeah, he still has like 1 lich left.
So, gonna hit him with cursed arrow again.
All right, give me that perception check.
A minute.
Six.
Yeah, but
All right, you do hit him with that. I need to get my bane again for 1d4. That is right. Yeah. That 1d4.
Sorry. Anyways, what'd you say?
Duration.
4.
Alrighty.
So, now that he's cursed, there's no endurance. And quite honestly, sick and fucking tired of him. Kind of mad right now, actually. Just kind of. I'm going to Cantor's bone growth him.
Alrighty. Causes potential bone growth. Taking away their trigger -2 or be considered grappled and restrained. Alrighty.
So -4. Plus disadvantage.
So we got a 7 on the dice. Minus the 2 is a 5. His stat is 5, so it matches. I can decide whether or not it passes.
Isn't
or
that
fails.
minus? Oh wait.
Yeah, because it's the stat. And
Oh yeah, it's already minus. And then at that,
yeah,
you
so
rolled the disadvantage. And you got a 7.
oh yeah, what is disadvantage? So either a 7 or a 10. So yes, 7 is the lower one. So that matches. Ooh. Roll me a luck check.
Okay. I got a 5.
Yeah.
So...
You know what? Just for that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll say that it works.
Cool.
He is considered grappled.
I think the only start of it though is that he's like just double grappled basically, but this is a different check.
Well, he's grappled and restrained, so he can't make attacks or anything. Basically.
Yeah, so he has to make an endurance check at double disadvantage at his turn, the beginning of his next combat turn, which is coming up soon.
So he is restrained and grappled.
And then from the fairy, she will shoot a paralysis arrow at him.
Paralysis arrow. God, he's already grappled and there is no mechanical difference between those two things. I hate to break it to you.
I thought if you
Uh,
paralyze, you can't do roll checks and you like auto fail.
I guess that's
Or is that
true.
sleep?
That's
might be
sleep.
D&D.
Oh, I thought he had it in this mechanic too, because I remember it was either paralysis or sleep where someone auto failed a check. Or
Yeah,
both.
it's about sending a message.
You cannot move. Just stacking levels upon levels of stun, paralysis, like grapples.
You think hell's bad? Welcome to our place.
Welcome to the Feywild, bitch.
Yeah, I think you're a dirty envy demon. Well, you're a sloth demon now. you can
Sloth.
paralyze him if you want, I guess.
I just want to know if it mechanically will auto fail a check.
I think it would. I think it auto fails like endurances and stuff like that, and like strength because you can't move to resist them.
If you want to go by the D&D mechanic, it's strength and dexterity, I believe. That you autofill.
Dexterity, so yeah. We don't have dexterity yet, but strength, I'll say he fails for sure. And I mean, endurance is kind of multi-useful. Yeah, I mean, he won't be able to cast spells or attack, even though that's what restraint already does. He fails strength checks. He can't move. Yeah. Can't talk.
Bear pass with a 6.
Okay, so then he needs to make a check to resist
Double
the paralysis.
disadvantage.
Double disadvantage. Actually, disadvantage for the thing. Then it's disadvantage for
the thing itself
curse.
and curse.
Yeah, okay. Double disadvantage it is. Double checking to make sure that I wasn't like missing a disadvantage in there. A 1. Yeah, no, he's paralyzed. Oh my god. Look how many
And that would be the fairy's turn. That would be the fairy's
Literally
turn.
unplayable.
Yeah, there are 5. He's just gonna be like, just send me back to hell. Somebody banish me, please. Jesus Christ. So that's the fairy's turns, bullying this poor demon. What did he do to you, bro? I guess he did stab you a bunch, but like, the shotgun guy did more damage than he did.
Hey, look. He's big, tall, and used bone spikes, so, you know,
Yeah,
copyright infringement.
Sure, bro, sure. So that's his thing. Up next is the magic chef. I mean, this guy survived for so long against Bosterbrook shooting at him nonstop. I think he's just gonna walk away. I think he's just gonna be like, gonna take his luck and be like, I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm just gonna leave. So he walks out of the door and he's gone.
Back door?
Yeah, this door here.
I mean, I know that JVH said don't let any of them escape, but that was to Boston Brook, so...
Bosterbrook can't, like, react to a movement. He doesn't react to melee. So.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, you know, not my problem right now.
Yeah. So that's that guy's turn. They're gone. Up next, then, is GVH. Hilarious. Then we go to the Jester, who is literally unplayable. I don't even know how. Like, he can't even. What's the resist for? What is it? I think it's the
first,
thing, the cancerous bone growth.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cancerous bone growth. If he auto fails that or fails it, he just slowly turns into.
It's an endurance check, and double disadvantage. At the -2 because of the you remember his rib cage. Rolled a 3. Definitely fails. So he's considered petrified. So he's just basically dead. Like you've petrified him. Like he's a pillar of bone.
Oh my god. He's the main
Souvenir?
right now.
Souvenir.
Bro, I won't smash it at all. If he's considered completely dead, no life forces coming. I'll
Yeah. He's considered. Well, isn't it that like petrify and turn into a statue made of bone? Target passage in the royal effect ends. Yeah, he's just a statue made of bone. He's dead. His soul is in hell again. Basically, he's perma dead. Well, not perma dead, but he's
would.
dead.
Well, actually, would he be in hell? Because you're petrified, and it can only be undone through magic.
Well, he's
So doesn't that
petrified.
mean I?
Well, I guess he's like
I
trapped
think.
in the bone.
Well, I
Like
guess it depends
he's
how we want to rule it, because you
Yeah.
could say that, by petrification, his like bodily processes stop, and he just stops living, so his soul fades
Well, I can
back
actually.
into the
I
abyss.
can roleplay this. So demons can only remain summoned in the material realm by maintaining a connection to hell, and they do that via their biological bodies. You've turned this body into mundane bone, severing that connection to his soul gets zapped to hell, so he's dead.
he's dead.
So you have a 10-foot tall statue of a macabre, mangled, crippled jester demon in the middle of this cafe.
Hey, nice souvenir.
Bro, honestly, it sounds like a great NFT. Better than monkeys, honestly.
Real life NFT, trading demon
yeah.
corpses for.
I'm
absurd
gonna
amounts of
bring
money.
it up with the company, and be like, I want this.
It might sell.
Yeah, probably not in my room,
Making
but
use of those privileges,
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Get this. Make it like a fountain out front of the building.
Exactly.
So that's that guy's turn. It's the waiters and waitresses' turns. They flee. Now it's down to Battlecock. There's a cultist and
And a demon.
and a frost devil.
Actually, the Frost Devils turned to ash, but what about the waiters and cultists?
Well, this
They
frost
just
devil's still alive. This guy.
no, I'm talking about the previous though.
This guy. Oh, the previous ones.
Yeah. They turn into ash, right? Because they're demons.
Yes. Well, they haven't yet,
Okay.
but they will over time.
Okay, but I can
This guy,
flip
yeah,
the
he also
bones of the
is.
other ones, right?
Well, you could turn. I guess you could eat the statue if you wanted.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. If the other bodies, like the
Yeah,
cultists and the waiters,
they have bones. Yeah.
yeah, I'll take those. Unless, like, I guess the effect drops on the people once we kill everyone.
No, the effect is the is
Oh,
linked to the
T
boss
related?
demon, and the boss demon you haven't killed him yet.
Ah, okay. Alright, if that's the case, then I will definitely slurp the bones of the deceased.
I mean, there's still a frost devil left, and it is Battlecock's turn.
Oh,
believe
Battlecock's
in-
turn.
I believe in you, Battlecock.
And I guess Battlecock is just gonna, walk up, do a sick JoJo pose, and then whack this poor bastard.
Okay, with what?
Fuck if I know, dude. Let me check. Actually, what's his HP at?
190.
God damn it.
Yeah, this guy hasn't been injured yet, really, because everyone keeps missing him.
Oh, actually, don't I have to make a check?
Alright, well
'Cause
then
he's,
I'm
like,
just
right
gonna
next to
ready
me.
action.
Okay, for what?
Next time he gets hit with an attack, I'm gonna use Brutalize.
Okay. That's Battlecock's turn. Boston Brook, first action, walk. Second action, bisect. Combat over. No, then you're gonna roll damage. He's at like 3 attacks plus Battlecock. It's done. It's over. I pity the fool. Okay, he's just dead.
Man, that jester was so close to us. I was like, I just need to stop him from touching us.
If he got any closer,
entirely.
he would have induced his AOE, like passive AOE. That means you all have to make sanity checks per turn of exposure, or lose a sanity.
Oh yeah.
It would have killed
was-
X, basically.
It was a good idea. I decided to waste all my CC on him. Oh,
So
boy.
combat's over. What do you guys do?
Get my bone mass back to 10.
I'm gonna dance a jig.
Okay, you dance
Get
the
my
jig.
bone mass back to 10. I'm going to line up all the bodies behind the bar or in the kitchen. One of the two. Whichever one hides it from the public eye. Because I'm assuming once we kill the boss demon, like the people are going to be like, what's this statue doing?
I mean, this guy's 10 feet tall, so.
I mean, if it's made out of bone and I can carry it, then I'll place it, behind the bar.
Yeah, so you can just kind of like
I'll
lay it
get
down.
my bone
on
mass back to 10. And do we know about the resurrection of JVH? The fairies, at least.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
not sure the fairies.
I know that the rest of them do. The rest of the party.
If he blatantly said it out loud, then sure. Otherwise, I just know he has a champion for him.
I'm pretty sure the party knows that he can come back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we told the
fairies,
fairies though.
That's the thing.
Did we tell the fairies?
No, it was like we said it out of character, I think, but I don't think it was ever be like, oh yeah, I could just come back. I'm fine.
Okay, and then the rest of the party, they just kind of wait around and are like, boss everybody's like, all right, well, let's wait a while before.
Oh, you want to check out the mysterious staircase?
Well, I think we should wait for the, for good old Mr. Van Helsing to arrive before we delve down. Plus, I think we all need a little bit of a break. Yes, a little bit of a rest.
Sure.
I think Yuna at least is gonna be like, huh? Isn't his decrepit court, and then she's gonna see the ash just like, huh?
Boss will be like,
What?
yes, Dr. Van Helsing, he is self-resurrecting and also self-cleaning. Very convenient, I show you.
But the ash is still there. She's gonna sniff it.
It smells like ash.
Get schwacked.
So yeah, you guys wait like half an hour, and eventually JVH returns. He walks walks through the front door, identical to as he was prior to his demise, prior to the combat. Difference being he's now trailing McLafferty behind him.
And like 10 to 20 guys.
Cool.
Here's McLafferty's.
You probably.
Like, oh, well, look who's arrived.
Wow, late to the party. But I guess
I'm gonna forget you said that.
But you are late to the party. I was gonna make the joke that I guess the main event didn't start, but I don't know if we know that there's a demon downstairs. So,
You're
You know
right.
something?
We don't
You
know
know that
if there's
something
anything
is downstairs, but
if we know something's downstairs, then I will say, but the main event hasn't started yet. And then I guess they would immediately notice a giant 10-foot bone statue of the Chester.
yeah, so you and McLafferty walk in with these goons, and there's just like a poorly hidden 10-foot tall statue behind this singed, shot up, bloody bar. Also, a couple of people who were previously seated at the bar are now charred to ash in the remnants of their bar stools. And there are corpses
Hey, come
everywhere.
on. Don't do me like that. There's poorly hidden remains of charred corpses. at
I'm
the
going
bar.
to cast. Hold on.
Find retard. Now wait, you don't need to. There's plenty right here.
A light appears above your head.
You-
Anyways,
True
we
Seeing
all
would
met-
also be over
wait,
by this point because it's been. Would it be?
What would be?
True Seeing. I don't think it would be out yet. It'd be like getting there though. It'd be like the 45
Wouldn't
minute
it-
mark. It was like an hour,
Wouldn't
right?
wouldn't it be Kondo since he died?
Is it concentration?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
well,
does he
you said it was
cleanse effects
ritual.
when he perishes? Or?
Oh yeah, that's true. He does. So yeah, True Seeing is gone.
Yeah.
So you know you can
I'm
actually see
gonna-
the through the illusory wall, but GVH pointed to it and then he got shot at. So you assume there's something in that wall.
I mean, we could always just have Bossman cast Find Staircase.
That's
Well,
true.
I was gonna cast Speak No Evil, and I decided not to do that. So
What was that gonna do again?
I was either gonna do that or Law Mage's binds on X, so that he couldn't cast any more spells.
Wow.
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 Gonna bully the demon man? Yeah, he knows
Yes.
that X is transformed into his demon form.
Technically, I could use the Key of Solomon on you.
Well, I think there's,
I
there's
mean,
some,
yeah, but like, why?
yeah, I'll say the X doesn't return to his human form yet. It'll take like a long rest for that to happen, basically.
Because you're in a demon form.
And what is controlling me going to do? I'm already following the orders. Kind of rude, bro. Not gonna lie.
It's definitely because he died.
McLafferty, she's kind of like looks around, stepping over the bodies and like the pools of blood and the bullet casings and everything in here. The demon ash on the floor, and also all the patrons who have not reacted at all to anything that's happened. And she's like, yeah, this is abnormal.
Welcome to my
What are you
world.
talking about? This is a Wednesday. You guys don't get attacked by demons on the regular? Weird.
She's like, well, I do, but usually the people around me react when it happens,
Oh yeah. I don't think.
I see.
Did he not fill you in? It's the tea.
Some shit with the tea.
Like,
We
Good
should drink
stuff. I recommend you
Anyway,
try
well,
it.
actually, wait, no. Is
What?
the tea the enchantment magic, or is the person casting the enchantment magic?
It's both. Like I think it has its own effect, plus the effect of the guy below us.
Well, technically, no. The chef was causing the enchantment magic, so.
Well, she
But
cooked it
anyway,
into it.
enough of this shit. We've wasted enough time through the weird doors to the basement.
The guy who spent 20 minutes walking over here.
I'm gonna shoot. Who was that? X?
that was Boston Brook, actually.
Is that X?
Boston Brook. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
shoot X in the head anyway.
Whoa!
Wow,
Wow.
I don't think you should try that. I think
McLafferty
you'll-
uses anti-magic keep her gun from working.
Oh man,
She just nullified.
Then I'm going to
Get
just
wrecked.
punch X.
I don't
Alright,
think
you
you should
slap
do
him.
that.
No,
Oh,
punch.
Man.
Is that 1d6?
You slap him a little bit
It's
harder.
1d4, I think.
Huh?
Doesn't do anything. He regenerates. He'll just heal it immediately after you punch him. And just. And
I mean, I could stab him, but hey. Then he'd burn.
I don't think that's a
McLafferty's
good
like,
idea.
alright, so why am I here? Why did you drag me in a squadron of
Because
goons?"
demons. Shut the fuck up and help. Now let's
Well,
go.
I don't see any. There's demons
I
dead.
outranked you, McLafferty. You're here
kinda-
because I said you are.
She just
kinda turned
looks
to,
at you and just like
Wow.
blanches.
I kind of turn to X and be like, is he like this after he dies?
No, he's just like this in general. Terrible boss, to be honest.
Everybody just like face palms, and she's like, yeah, I guess you're like you said you talked to the local JPCU guys, right? When you guys showed up.
No, I talked to the local CVPA guys.
PA guys. Okay, she's like, well, all right. So I
Do
can
you
get a
not
containment
listen,
here.
McLafferty?
She's like, I assumed you talked to the JPCU because you walked through their lobby to get here. So
No,
You know.
I didn't talk to the JPCU guys. I talked to the CVPA guys.
I'm like, all right. And she turned to the squad of goons, and she's like, all right, gentlemen, start cleaning everything up. Collect the demon ash. We don't want anybody walking in here and taking that. That would be real bad. And she's like, she uses the big stone statue behind the bar, and she's like, is it anomalous, or do we just? It's like, what's the deal with that thing? Was that
We're
here when we
taking
got
it
here?
with us.
Art.
It's, I call it, know you.
Dipshit?
Oh,
It's coming with us anyway.
It's being called punished demon. She's like, all right, if you want to bring it with us, sure, whatever. And she tells the goons to like, strap it up to like a dolly and like bring it out to like the car outside kind of deal.
I'm gonna turn to everyone else in the party, mainly the 10 guys that are cleaning up, and I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna be like, once we're done here, I want there to be no recollection that there was any magic here, at all.
Isn't this like
It is
the
the
magic place,
Yeah, but I think he means
Yes,
like the
but I
bar's
want
presence.
this to be
like forgotten.
I want this to look like just a normal tea shop.
Yeah. I mean, Lafferty, yeah, Lafferty can handle that herself. She's anti-magic enough.
I want everybody to think that this was just a normal tea shop and they were just enjoying a normal cup of tea.
Kind
Lafferty's
of
like,
turn to X.
yeah, I can do that. I
Boston
can
Brad.
call up the, anti-mimetic guys, have them come down, help these poor people.
All right. Well, while you're with us, you're going to help us because we don't know what's in that basement. So let's go.
She's just, you're like, all right, whatever. And you guys walk over to the brick wall, and you put your hand through it or whatever. It is in fact illusory.
How many spells did I?
It only gets like 2 spells. You're
Was it
still pretty
2?
good, yeah.
Okay.
So all of you walk into the down the stairs. I do have the map for the sub basement, or like the
sub
basement.
basement. There's just like a bunch of hanging bodies and all that.
I mean, it is a bit nicer than that. Not by a
Ah.
lot, but it is a bit nicer than that. Where is it? Down a bit more, I think.
Are you gonna tell them that there's still one guy that escaped?
No, he's possibly not gonna say anything. He's just like, nope. They're all dead. I slew them all by myself without any aid.
Mm-hmm. This is true. I didn't see the kitchen, so I never knew how many were in there.
Boston Brook, did one of them escape?
Bostrom is like, no, when you can't prove otherwise, and he just keeps walking down the stairs.
Boston Brook, did any of them escape?
He's like, I believe one of the waiters escaped from the main room, and one of the chefs escaped from the kitchen.
I'm gonna turn to McLafferty.
Okay, McLafferty looks at you, and she's like, do you want me to get? I can get. Yeah, I can get. All right. And she just like takes out her phone.
Do I even need to answer?
Yeah. And she's just like, yeah,
As
I got
if you need an answer.
You're like, give me 5 minutes, and she just walks out back up the stairs, and like leaves like the back door the Boston Book like points to.
Well, the benefit of you idiots being in charge for 20 minutes is that we will have subjects to interrogate after all.
So yeah, like, 5 minutes goes by, and McLafferty walks back into the building, dragging 2 unconscious, one waiter and 1 magic chef, through the doors. And she plops them onto the, onto the floor of the kitchen, and they're all in handcuffs already and stuff.
All right, on we march.
Alrighty, so yeah, you guys descend this staircase, and after probably like 20 feet of like straight staircase, it changes into a spiral staircase that goes straight down, and you find yourselves in a weird octagonal chamber, carved of very fine stone. The smell of brimstone is very strong, as is the smell of like food, alcohol, various bodily fluids. It's very damp down here as well, but like cold damp, not like gross damp. Let me get my plans.
Okay.
The description of the first room. Where is it? Here we go. So room number 1 is a spiral staircase that leads into a large domed octagonal room carved of beautiful stone. Tapestries along the walls depict great feasts, famous depictions of historical philosophers and great thinkers. A large mural painted onto the domed ceiling depicts the 9 layers of hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say that cultists were here. All right, well, anomalous. All right, that's coming with us as well. I'm gonna reach into my lab coat and just take like a little like colored marker from like one of those like marker holders, and then just mark the painting like all the paintings in the room
Okay, yeah. So you just start
as
drawing
evidence. Like,
on the tapestries and stuff.
no, I don't draw on them. Like, you know, the little
You
like
mean you mark
page
them?
tabs, like the little colored, like, you know, pink, purple, and yellow like page tabs that you would put in a book,
Oh
like a sticker
I got you.
almost.
I got you. I got you.
Oh, those tiny
Like
like
little mini like tape bookmark things. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, yes, one of those. I start marking like the paintings and everything with those.
Okay. Easily done.
All right. Well, those are coming with us. All right. On to room 2.
Alrighty. Room dos.
Oh man, we're smack in the middle.
You are, yeah. So you guys can see like the different hallways and stuff where they differ, like kind of lead. Walking to number 2, you walk through this kind of hallway of pillars down the middle. Room 2 is a small room with an altar of brimstone built into an alcove at the far end of the room. Burned books and the remains of human brains sit atop the altar. Otherwise, the room is empty.
Aha. Uh. Well, I'm obviously going to just ruin the altar.
Yeah, okay, so yes, you and Buster with your
Wow.
swords
Perfectly
and stuff
good altar.
can just
Destroyed.
chop up the altar.
Tragic.
X, you would know, being a demon warlock of hell, those sacrifices fall in line with the sacrifices commonly given to demons of sloth.
Alright.
You know, not gonna lie, the Bone Fairy, after seeing that altar, kinda interested in going back to making effigies.
Should know that it is lit down here.
Desertion is a
by,
crime.
by magic torches on the walls, so it is like not dark.
Like, so it's just a lit basement.
A really creepy
Essentially.
lit dungeon basement.
My third home.
Your nun home.
That's not, you really don't get metaphors, do you, JVH?
Your cell is your home.
I don't.
You don't have a home to go
I'm
back
gonna
to.
walk up to Nyx. I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder. I'm gonna like whisper into her ear. You know, I think it's best not to bother JBH. You know, he seems a bit crankier than him.
I think I'm gonna whisper back to him and be like, I think you're right.
I can hear the blood flowing through your vein.
Fosterbug swigs from his flask.
I honestly think, like, I think Yuna and Nyx, if they have mental telepathy, I think they do, right? Don't they have something where they can
Well, they
talk
can
to
like
each
you
other?
have like empathy, where you can like sense each other's emotions.
That's not what I was gonna try to transcribe. I was just gonna have them do a conversation where they're like, I think that he needs a mental evaluation. But now I can't do that. So I think they'll just both think the same thing and move on.
See, that would be funny, but JVH is the one that gives the mental evaluations.
Wow.
God, why is JBH the one who does that?
No, they do have a
Seems like
team
a
of
because-
terrible.
psychologists. They have a team of psychologists in the anti-memetic department and stuff who just sit like GVH's
think he's-
sanity is like declared to be like supernaturally like supernaturally high, so he doesn't usually need to get one unless he encounters like a cosmic horror or something.
Exactly.
They're both
I
like
think he
immune.
just did
No.
cosmic horror of dying
No,
to
he's
his
just
death.
Demons are
angry.
cosmic horrors. Demons are extraplanar,
Yeah, I
and they are
know.
insanity inducing. But these guys have been on the block too many times to be
Yeah.
scared by some
No.
demons.
He's
He's
just really
angry.
mad. So you turn into a psychopath when you're mad.
I mean, he's just like that normally.
He turns into a more showing psychopath when he's mad.
Fucking anyway,
It's,
enough of criticizing my character. On to 5.
hey, it's part of in character development, you know.
Room 5. Walk in room 5. It's a kind of makeshift bunkhouse with a bunch of different bunk beds and footlockers and stuff. There's nobody in here. You get the feeling this is probably where the waitstaff and the cooks lived
Mm.
before you murdered them all, except for the 2 that are alive and unconscious.
I'll take a look around to see if there's anything around here.
Nothing of any particular note.
All right, and then on to 7.
Alrighty. Room numero 7. You kind of walk into this like weird like airlock door, right? Where it's like a little hallway, like a 10-foot section of hallway, and then there's another door, and there's a little alcove off to the left. And you peer into there, and then there's a tapestry on the right wall that shows what looks like people dying, their souls going to hell, and their souls becoming like ice monsters. And then in this little alcove, there is this like steaming pool of like ice blue liquid, but it isn't giving off like heat steam, like dry ice steam, like heavier than air steam, and it's very cold.
I'll mark the painting and then pull out my lighter.
It's a different character. Yeah.
GBH has many personalities, and each one comes out when when one body dies.
Well, I was gonna have it be his appearance is different every time, but that would be rather anticlimactic now, wouldn't it?
And very confusing.
Yeah.
Dies, comes back. It's like, see, you
I'm
thought
better
you
looking
killed
now.
me.
I am Asian now. Just
No, I'm gonna pull out my lighter and then I'm gonna turn it upside down and flick it over the pond, or over that like little alcove.
you do so. The fire is extinguished shortly after it comes within like as soon as it hits like the kind of layer of fog on the floor, they like extinguish each other, like they cancel out.
Well, that's not good. Seeing as my lighter takes demonic energy and turns it into holy energy, and it just extinguished holy energy, that is not at all good. Oh boy, I'm hoping I can have something to contain this. Let's see. Can I reality sense this pool real quick?
You get like a 9. Well, I guess it's because you're in other Orlands, so you get like a 6 out of 7.
Do I know what this is?
You can make me an intelligence check to figure out what it is.
Alright, that is... Ah, shit. I gotta reroll. That is a 7.
You think that this is a form of demonic cryogenic conversion pond, which is people and creatures are sacrificed to this pool by being placed into it, and they are turned into what's the word for them? There's a demon type, frozen souls. And they are a kind of denizen of hell. They're like the basic level of demon. They're weaker than even the frost devils are. They're pretty bad. And they, yeah, this just seems to be one of those.
Alright, well, I'll take note of that and then tell everybody behind me to mind the pond. And then keep moving forward.
Alright, easily enough, into room 6. Room 6 is the Lotus Lounge, a large room with many beds, piles of pillows, beanbag chairs, lounge chairs, couches, strewn about haphazardly. Atop each of them are shriveled, weak-looking humanoids of varying races, all of whom appear to be, like, blasted, like, high as balls. And they're all kind of, like, out of it in a similar kind of way. Like, the people upstairs are out of it, but, like, these guys are, like, super out of it. Like,
Way
they're, like,
deeper.
mumbling to each other, like, mumbling incoherently, like, groaning, like, super zonked out.
Are our guys here?
Yes, actually. You do recognize 2 of them in one of the far corners. They are chained, via manacles to one of the couches in the far corner. They're alive, but they are like emaciated. Their eyes are super sunken in, dark bags under their eyes. Like their eyes are like lulled back. They're drooling all over the place. Like people here look like lobotomized or something like that. Like you have no idea what's going on, but these guys are super zonked out. And these two dudes are alive, but not in a good way.
Hmm. All right. Well. Hmm. All right. I'm trying to see if I can have if I have anything to, help these guys. I really don't. Well, all right. First things first, I got to free them from the chains, and then I'm gonna see if McLafferty can help them out.
Yeah, you can free them chains easily enough. They are mundane chains. McLafferty looks over them. She doesn't know what's wrong with them, so she doesn't know if she can help.
Well, can't just cancel out the. Wait, I have the antimimetic syringe that I never used.
Well, that helps mental effects, but like
This would account as a mental effect. No.
well, part of it would, but not all of it. I will say that
Well, can't
Battlecock
she
senses
dispel
some soul
magic?
nonsense going on. Some like he senses like
Well, she's anti-magic.
she's anti-magic. Yeah, well, she can be anti-magic. Yes, using anti-magic against like say a person's soul kills him instantly. So
Oh, so never
you
mind.
need to be careful about like how you use that kind of thing.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
we can't really help
Battlecock
them
feels that
right
like
now.
soul shenanigans are going on in here.
Are you trying to like free them from their spell or something?
I do
Well,
believe that is the idea.
um, can't we just deal with that after we gank whatever the hell is down here? Or at least like restrain them just in case they like come back to fight us, you know? That's my thought process. I don't have an anti-enchantment spell. Would fairies even have that though? An anti-enchantment spell?
I mean, Bosterblick has something similar that he could use on himself, but I don't think he can use it on other people.
Well, that's the whole thing, is that we can't really do anything about them now.
Yeah, that's why I said. Well, I probably said restrain them and then move on.
Yeah. I mean, all I have to restrain them is Law Mage's binds.
I was talking about you get the goons to
Yeah,
restrain them.
Lafferty's got a bunch
Yeah.
of handcuffs on her. she came prepared.
I was gonna say,
Infinite handcuffs.
essentially.
Yeah, so
Summon
I think you
handcuffs.
should. Yeah, I think you should just restrain them all, and we'll deal with them when we gank this thing down here.
All right, we'll go check 3 after this.
Cool with me.
Alrighty, you go and check room number 3. Room number 3 is an alcove with a glowing, like purplish summoning circle in the floor. And the walls of the alcove and the floor and ceiling are all covered in a layer of frost and like ice.
I am canceling that out.
Wait, hold on. Can't you see why it's purple?
No,
They're
I
gang
can't see
demons.
why it's purple. I can't discern intent from color.
Really?
It's because blue and red makes purple, and this is an ice demon summoning circle. X would know that, so.
I mean, that's why
It's
I want
it,
to see if like it was specific or it's just for
it's getting
decoration.
broken.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
fine.
cancel it out. You just carve up
Oh
the
my
runes and
god.
stuff, and the summoning circle. It kind of like pops with like weird little poof of snow that shoots out of it. Um, but no demon spawn or anything.
Hmm.
Dude,
Well,
mini
then I
snow golem?
guess we'll go on to 10.
We should go into 8.
Alrighty. To go into room number 10. Room number 10. You kind of walk around the hallway. Is a pretty large room. Just like 15 feet in the room, and then there's like a raised, like elevated platform. For the next 10 feet, in the middle of that raised platform, there is a large, a really large, like a 10 foot by 10 foot throne made of brimstone, atop which is set in a very large looking, horribly diseased, gold armor clad archdemon of sloth, called a champion of tumors. And then behind him is like a big, beautifully made artisanal tapestry depicting the sloth domain in hell. And the champion of sloth, as you guys enter, door opens. I have art for him, of course.
He cackles at us. He's like,
You got bone spiked by your own bone spike, nerd.
no, don't test me, bro. I'll bone spike you.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. I was like, damn, he really just did that, huh? Also, just so I can remember, I still have my bone knife.
you didn't get rid of it, so yes.
Sick.
I thought that was just a constant.
Yeah, they don't go away unless you reabsorb them or anything.
Ah, okay.
So that is what the champion of tumors looks like.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Mm-hmm.
No. Technically, I don't remember this guy because I
Well,
didn't
out of
read
character
on it.
you do, but in character you don't.
I remember this guy.
He is a level 3 demon, an archdemon, so stronger than the jester.
Bro,
Understandable.
are there people drinking from his tumors right now?
No, but you do notice that there are a number of the throne has a bunch of runic grooves carved into it, where the demon juices are flowing down the armrests and down the back into a weird little mini moat that goes around the chair, and it runs down the raised platform into big pots that are boiling, big teapots that are boiling.
No, I turned to X. I'm like, did you drink his tumor juice?
I'm like, oh damn, bro, you're gonna do me like that? Shit.
I'm gonna
And
turn
here
to
I
Boston
was.
Brook and I'm gonna be like, "You drank tumor juice."
Boston looks like, well, it wasn't the worst I've ever had, I'll tell you what.
And I'm gonna turn to X and be like, "You drank tumor juice."
Honestly, not the worst thing I've ever had.
Drinking
You
standards in
drank from
JPCU
tumors.
are very
I
low.
think I'm gonna turn to the tumor demon and be like, did you just feed people your tumor juice?
He looks at you, and the image shows, it's his mask is also kind of half lifted up, and this lipless, horrible grin spreads across this thing's relatively tiny head compared to his massive body. And he kind of looks like a weird General Grievous wheezing laugh. And he's like, what do you think I would do? I'm an archdemon of sloth. It's kind of
Bro,
our
Sit around and
gimmick.
do nothing, not
Bro,
concoct devious plans. I don't know.
We still
that's
concoct the
kinda
plans, I
nasty.
just don't do them. That's why I've been down here for several months.
That's so nasty, bro. Why
All
would
right,
you do that? That's like,
all right. Compose yourself.
ah, Yuna's crying right now. She'd rather have flowers.
Anyway, you're on my lawn. get off of my lawn.
The sloth demon does not move.
He's like moving so slow. It doesn't,
He
it
doesn't
doesn't
even
look
register to
like...
the human
I
eye.
mean, like, I'll just like whisper over to JVH, like, he's a sloth demon, you know. Like, not moving is the whole gimmick, you know.
Yes, I'm well aware of that, and I'm going to exorcise him from the premises, and I will draw my rail lock.
You're
Wait,
not gonna respect his culture?
Oh, are you gonna
Damn,
get him?
Just like I
damn.
don't respect yours.
Oh, wait.
No,
Wow.
You gonna get in melee with him or no?
no, I just told you I'm going to take out my pistol.
The
No,
real
I'm
pistol.
already asking. I'm asking if you are going to.
I mean,
Maybe.
His guns so he could use range, I assume. It does have reach because his arms are really long. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wait a
Before I
minute.
do anything else, though, I'm going to cast. I really could.
Cast Babbling Midget on the Archdemon.
I really fucking could, but I can't.
Yeah.
Does this creature classify as a large beast?
He's large size, yeah.
Ah, alright then. Well, I'm gonna cast Law Mage's Binds.
What does
Okay.
that do again?
It's magic handcuffs, basically.
Ah,
Yeah. But it's focus based.
Yeah, yes.
okay.
Well, if you don't want to move, stay right there.
Law Media's Bonds. Let's see. Give me that endurance check.
Alrighty.
That's for an
By the
hour
way,
or until the
That is a
start.
natty.
So, just making sure we are going to unload on this guy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
X, if you
okay.
don't do pick 6, if Battlecock doesn't do,
I mean,
He's
you know,
immune
it
to
doesn't deal
hellfire.
damage.
He's immune to fire.
Ice
Yeah, he's immune.
You
So.
could
then
Babbling
use
Midget
your
him and
use
then
your
use the
revolver.
six.
Yeah, that you could. You really could.
So,
I
depending,
think Kode wants you to use Babbling Magic.
I think,
I just
by
think it's
the
a fun
way, I think I'd have to be in combat for this technically. I was gonna use execution order on him.
I think that, yeah, that's...
Because it says, it doesn't say like, oh, an hour. It says 3 combat turns. So I technically
Well,
have
that's
to be.
18 seconds then, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
JVH
hopefully-
casts his spell, and these like runic circles latch around the demon's arms and stuff. As he's casting it, and you draw your real lock and stuff out of you, taunting this demon. He's like, "Oh, come now, Doctor. You're not going to make a deal, like your companion."
No, I'm not. And then I'm gonna shoot him right in the face.
All right, so you shoot him right in the face. Roll initiative.
Is this starting after the shot is fired?
Yes, technically it is.
So do you want me to roll damage on the shot and roll initiative?
think you should
Yeah,
see
give
if
me
you
the
even
perception
shot him.
check and then give me
Alright.
the damage.
Well, that is a 9 on the perception check,
Yes.
and a 9 on the initiative.
10 for 10 for initiative, bro.
Jesus.
So how many damage
What'd
am
you
I
get
rolling
for
on this?
initiative, JVH? I missed it.
A 9. I got 2
Nine?
9s. Is this 3d100?
Yes, it is.
Rail lock?
Yeah. Gonna roll for Boston Buck, so when he inevitably gets like a 3.
3d100.
He rolled a 1, I was wrong. God.
Jesus, come on.
I'll see if we guess he has his sword out still though, so he is up to an 8 instead of like a 5 that he would get normally. Champion of Tumors got a 7. Not that that matters because the initiative understandably sucks.
Okay, well I got 2 100s and a 60.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
2
fragging
100s
out.
and a
boys.
60?
Yeah.
260 off the bat.
And
Jesus
60.
Christ.
Okay, 260.
I don't think he's gonna try and break the binds.
He does have armor. Is it no armor? I don't remember.
Wait,
But is
he
it
has
enough
enough.
to
Yeah, I
stop
was gonna say. I was like, it's
a
enough to
rail
stop that?
lock? This is a pretty fast projectile.
60.
Oh no, that's dodging. This is. Yeah,
have to look at
I guess that makes sense.
this. Look at airlock. I forget if I does not ignore armor, so we can armor check it. Probably won't because it isn't very high armor check, but he's a third one, but he does actually pass one of them. He passed two of them. Hilarious. So he
Wow.
takes 60. Actually, no, he doesn't. I failed. I'm wrong. I have the number wrong. He fails all of them. In that case, he does have Archdemon durability, so he takes half of all incoming, non-silvered, non-magical, slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage. Which
Oh, is
Raillock
he-
is non-magical.
Oh man,
Fair enough.
is he going to cry in a minute?
So that's
Or
30. I have to check of keep the initiative. I need to roll for the ice demons. What is Battlecock and X's initiative?
8 and 5.
oh, this he's not gonna be happy.
Who's not going to be happy?
The demon is not gonna be happy.
Why? Because we're just entering combat with him?
No. Well, I mean, I wouldn't
Or
be
because
happy
you're going to gank him?
because I know you haven't read my sheet, but if you hop on and you look at execution order, I just passed this endurance check with a 10. So yeah.
I love how Battlecock is under reoccurring NPCs.
Well, I mean, you know.
Why wouldn't he be an NPC and he's recurring? I don't know what you want.
What more do you want from me, bro?
Yeah, so I think we're actually going to end the session off here. And another
Ooh,
cliffhanger.
yeah.
Alright, well, there you have it. We found a demon. We're gonna kill a demon. And you know what? It's gonna be fun. We'll see you next time on Quest for the Core.